You ever notice the first 4 letters in the word paint are pain? Because you're doing it yourself. And it's a pain. The prep, the taping, the mess, the ladders, the I'll finish it this weekend that never happens. So take the pain out of paint and call We Paint Everything today. Interior, exterior, cabinets, ceilings, even repairs before they paint. These are the pros who make your home look amazing without you lifting a finger. Don't live with the pain. Let We Paint Everything handle it. Call Raphael at 407-657-2000 or online at wepainteverything.com.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Dad, why do we always make gumball on special days?
Because it brings everybody together. And because it's a tradition that's been passed down for as long as I can remember. Your grandma made it, her dad made it, and now it's our turn.
How do we remember what goes in it?
Grandma taught me most of it when I was young and watched her cook. But I have her old recipe card. Publix has everything else. The sausage, the shrimp, the fresh okra, and the butter and flour for the roux.
You always say the roux is the most important part.
The roux holds it all together, just like love does. All right, your turn to stir. Slow and steady.
Can I add some extra shrimp? Like a lot of shrimp?
Now that's how you put your name on it. Your grandma would be proud, little chef.
Share the traditions you know by heart with recipes passed down and dishes that are rich with history, seasoned with love, and full of meaning that brings us closer. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love in as little as 1 day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit HBNUSA.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit HBNUSA.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
You've got to try the new TikTok diet.
Just ask Chat.
I just take blue-green algae.
You just have to eat kale. Kale.
I read you should put butter in your coffee.
Or you could trust your gut. When it comes to your energy, digestion, and overall health, how do you know what's actually right for you? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to show what's going on inside you right now. Not trends, not guesses, your biology. With your results, Viome gives you clear, personalized, actionable guidance. Which foods help you, which ones don't, and which supplements your body actually can benefit from. All based on the world's largest gut health databases and thousands of clinical research studies. Many people who use Viome report better digestion, more energy, and an improved mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing.
And maybe still eat the kale?
Maybe. Learn more at viome.com/know. V as in Victor, IOME.com/KNOW. And use coupon code VIOME50 to save $50 off your purchase.
And eat everything blue.
No, thank you.
I've been hearing for decades that the markets can solve climate change. Today, we have more incentives for market solutions than ever, and emissions are rising. On this season of Drilled, Carbon Cowboys, the story of 3 market solutions colliding in one multinational boondoggle.
You gotta give Bruce and the guys credit. They're Republicans. They don't give a shit about any of this stuff.
Listen on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Drilled and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Breaking news. It's the Red, White, and Boom 250 event. Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi. RC is on site in DeLand.
Jan, we're celebrating 250 years of the USA. With 250 vehicles, thousands off. We have vehicles under 20 grand with payments under $250 a month. And I'm paying thousands more for trades at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Ma'am, why are you so happy?
I got an Outlander Sport for just $249 a month.
If you want a deal, you gotta see RC. And you, sir?
I still owed on my old car, and you got me out of it.
That's right, I'm paying $3,000, $4,000, even $6,000 more for your trade. Plus get 0% financing, 0 for 72 months.
They got 200 certified pre-owned, many under 20 grand.
It's the Red, White, and Boom 250 event. 250 vehicles, thousands off, and a lifetime warranty.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand.
And they all must go before the 4th of July. Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com, that's RCHill.com.
2025 Outlander Sport, $5,000 down, $249 a month for 84 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag entitled to qualified buyers.
Robots don't get hungover. That's why they can't work here. Real Radio 104.1, guaranteed human. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch. Yeah. We like it when you watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Jim, my friend.
What's that?
I would like to be a fly on the wall during your employee thing you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just to hear.
Okay.
That's all I got to say. This is Sailor Jeff. Good to talk to you again.
You too, Sailor Jeff.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I am Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Live.
Yeah, we are live. Thank you very much for your patience today as we had to put on a couple hours of best of, or an hour and a half or so of best of, so we could go to this employee rally, which was mandatory. All the employees were there. I think only a few people.
Brandy Kravitz.
Yeah, Kravitz and Bianchi were not there, but they pre-warned us that they were not going to be there. I do not accept his excuse, though, by the way. And we'll talk about that next Monday when he comes in. But it's so funny. We walked in, and today we were the employee rallies put on by this thing we have here in the building called the Vibe Team. And the Vibe Team tries to create little fun events. Jack's the king of them. Fun events in the building, for you keep employees engaged and stuff like that. And today's was a rally where basically we kind of find out how we're doing the first half of the year, what our goals are for the second half of the year, and then, of course, for the sales team to watch us make complete asses of ourselves while they sat and laughed and drank free drinks.
Yeah, that's got to change at the next rally. It's got to be the sales.
Oh yeah. Trust me, that'll. I'll be meeting with our friend Judy to put in my suggestions for the next employee rally, nice. And I have a few. It's great. But yeah, man, it was a lot of fun, actually. We did YMCA.
We went first.
Which actually was great. We actually went second, did we not?
No, we actually did go first. There was someone else slated to go second, and I think they were late, so we ended up going first. But actually, I think it was kind of good to get it over with before everyone arrived.
That's right. Rip off the Band-Aid.
I tell you what sucked, though. It's because they don't know what's coming, and we're the one that kind of kicks it off. So it's like this. It's like being in a beauty contest and being the first person. You're warming somebody up, and, down the road when contestant 8 comes through, you're already doing your judging and stuff. And I heard the crowd getting bigger for people like, that were down the line because we had to kick the thing off.
We were the fluffers.
We were the fluffers.
For the employee rally.
We were the fluffers.
We were the fluffers.
Yeah. Somebody give me a towel. But it was a good time. A lot of fun watching Johnny's House do their thing, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Johnny went up there and did some Slick Rick, which is an old school hip hop thing. And I walked up to people on the stage. We all went up to, because they did the even worse, as if we had to do this. They put the hand over the head. Give it up for these people.
That was the worst part.
Yeah.
That was the worst part.
And the funny thing is,
it never seemed to end.
We're all employees, so everybody clapped the same for everybody.
It was like equal for everyone.
Yeah, because the strange thing, though, although we do compete, I mean, we compete with Brandon and Mike.
Oh, yeah.
We compete with other shows in the building, and we all get along quite well, actually, which is really something unique in this business. Been in there like 34 years, and this is like one of the first times I remember like it completely cohesive across all formats, across all genres. It was a lot of fun. Did you guys enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good. It was, it was good.
You know what I learned? Singing is hard. Dude, singing is hard, man. I mean, I told Deborah said to me, she goes, I think I was going to hyperventilate. I said, you have no idea. I think like second verse of that thing, I started I had to kind of reach for breath.
So I think Deb, I was surprised because I thought Deb and I were just doing backgrounds on that. And then Deb just chimed in and
it was great.
Did the whole song with you. And then I'm like, cool, I'll just do the YMCA part.
Yeah, you guys killed it. It was really good. I mean, and again, we got told literally the first thing said to me when I walked in the room is, "Oh, hi Jim, how you doing? Thanks for coming. You're going first." Yeah, and I was like, okay, well, let's just peel this Band-Aid off, like you said. Let's just get it going and see what's going on. Good time though.
We leaned in and
watched the Monsters do their thing. Like that entire crew showed up. And of course, that's half the company.
Now that was funny, and I can't wait to hear them discuss it tomorrow because really, going into it, it was was only going to be Ryan and Angel.
Yes.
Because they volunteered. They knew what song they were going to do and they were ready to go.
Yeah.
And Russ was one reluctant cowboy when it came to this. He's like, I don't like, having to, perform for the other people.
My brother from another mother.
Yeah,
right?
He stood off to the side and danced with Angelique, and it was great.
And so
he was like their backup dancer.
Angelique, Savannah shows up, and they were all up there. It was great.
Yeah, Holmes shows up literally as they're going on stage.
I have not been to an event where he has not been late.
I mean, exactly. Literally walked in the door and to the stage.
I have not been to an event where he has not been late.
But we have to remember the biggest win of the afternoon.
Drink tickets?
No, Taco Bob from our sister station going to the completely wrong hotel.
Oh, yeah.
He ended up at the Aloft Hotel.
He goes up, because that's where we have our Christmas party.
I'm glad to know it's not just real radio staff who don't read their email.
That's what he said.
He's like, I didn't read the email. I just assumed it was here.
That's where I went. And his daughter dropped him off, and it was far enough away that even after walking, he still had to get an Uber to make it to the Abbey.
Oh, yeah, because
meeting.
It was down by there. I mean, it's down by Church Street, and we were way on the, well, not way, but I mean, we were multiple blocks on the other side of town. Definitely could not have made it on foot. Don't know if Bob's built for a lot of walks.
He could one of those city scooters. You rent one of those. Babies.
How much money would you pay to see Bob come around the corner with a Bud Light in one hand on a green scooter?
A lot of money.
Jeez Louise.
A lot of money.
So much fun, man. It was a good time. We saw Chad and Leslie out there from Magic 107.7. We saw Johnny's house. We saw
Musa, John, and Jenny.
The entire crew from Roomba. Yeah, the afternoon show there as well.
But listen, if you like listening to Alejandro read the phone book, next you need to watch him dance.
And dude, my man came in there full Hispanic, black jeans with his shirt buttoned down to his belt buckle. I'm like, why even have buttons, dude?
Yeah.
Just cut them off.
I think Jenny, she had an assignment for the boys, and she's like, everyone's dressing show black. Yeah,
that's exactly what it was. And it's so funny. She was bitching and moaning about going up there the entire time. She goes, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And then gets up there and showcases, dude. I mean, totally showcases and does a good job. I was banging her up. I shouldn't say that.
Whoa.
I was telling her. I was like, man, you were bitching and moaning about the entire thing, and you guys killed it today. I mean, I don't know what you're mad at. What are you mad about? She just didn't want to do it. She was nervous, and she got up there and got in her realm and just started doing great.
There's no need to be nervous. You just go up there and seize the day.
Yeah, just seize the day.
Did someone tell you that?
That sounds very facetious.
Well, it was facetious. I mean, I got a little lunch and then found out we were going first, and it's like, well,
there we go.
I can't eat this now. I'm too nervous.
How's the food, by the way?
It was good. It was pizza and meatballs.
Yeah, I saw that. It looked good. Yeah. I ate a sandwich before I came in today, so I wasn't even hungry there.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I didn't do that. So, got a banana at the gas station.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77.
You're not lying.
031.
I'm literally holding my banana.
Yeah.
We do have It's Only Money coming up a little bit later in the program. We're not going to do What You Do That's New.
Why not, Jim?
We missed that segment, and we're going to
Why don't we do it next?
We'll do that next week. We'll just kind of catch up on it next week.
Someone not do their homework?
Yeah, it's 8 minutes. I can do it during your break, but I don't feel like it right now. What time is it? Oh, there you go, 4:38. All right, let's take a little.
Weird.
Let's take a little break. We'll come back, set up some topics, and then have a normal show as much as we can for the rest of the afternoon. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate it so much, and thanks for your patience with that little bit of that stuff. Back in a sec with the first live segment here on the show. The Jim Colbert Show will be live today as soon as this employee meets.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James McGill and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
The heat is certainly on for our Tuesday. Hi there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist TJ Springer. Feels like temps through the remainder of the evening still could be in the mid to upper 100s at times, so be sure you're staying hydrated. We are watching out for a few showers and thunderstorms, especially north of Orlando. A couple of those could be on the stronger side. They'll fade away through the overnight with temps back in the mid to upper 70s. Then for our Wednesday, with this weak cold front to our north, I think we'll see a little more coverage of storminess. That means scattered showers and thunderstorms in the heating of the day, with highs still warm in the low to mid 90s. Feels like temps in the low to mid 100s. From the Fox 35 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist TJ Springer.
This report is sponsored by Viome. If your supplement routine requires a spreadsheet, we need to talk. Viome uses a simple at-home test to create precision supplements and a nutrition-based plan designed for your body. No guesswork, just science. Viome.com. Use code RADIO. That's Viome.com. Use code RADIO today.
Looking for a workout that doesn't feel like a workout? At Crushyard, wellness is all about movement, connection, and fun, no matter your skill level. Whether you've never picked up a paddle or you play every week, pickleball gets your body moving and your stress levels down. Add in great food, refreshing drinks, and a social atmosphere, and it's wellness you actually want to show up for. Learn more at crushyard.com.
How will we ever defeat the British?
By remembering what we're fighting for. General. A country of our own. That will one day celebrate 250 years.
How will we celebrate, sir?
By going to Headquarter Hyundai for the revolutionary Hyundais for Less sales event.
Hyundai, sir?
Yes, thousands off, plus they want any trade, paid for or not, at Headquarter Hyundai. Here! With revolutionary reductions on 250 vehicles.
It sounds glorious, sir.
Oh, it is. America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with Hyundai Assurance. New Tucsons, Elantras. Pay thousands less and get 0% financing for 60 months.
What about payments, sir?
Headquarter Hyundai will have their best lease programs of the year.
It's revolutionary. Hyundai's thousands less.
And they want any trade-in. At Headquarter Hyundai.
Just off I-4 on Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary.
HeadquarterHyundai.com.
And no tax, right, sir?
Well,
Plus tax and tag, visit headquarterhyundai.com.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with zero down. Plus, make zero payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles. Thousands in savings. Put zero down. Make zero payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congratulations to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included, and most windows are installed in less than 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that transfers when you sell. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word TRUST to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. That's TRUST to 20129.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show.
Good day, Colbert & Company. It's Concrete Mike. Jimmy, while y'all were doing your little party, your best of the trivia questions, you had a question of what is the one living thing that I am most terrified of. My immediate answer was catfish. I was wrong. I'm surprised it's cockroaches. And now I judge you a little bit more than I already did, buddy. I love you, man, but damn.
I hate them, dude. I hate them. We had one in the house the other day, and it was a Big Daddy.
A cucaracha?
A cucaracha. And my wife and I looked like two people who had never seen one before. She was 10 feet from it and screaming like it was on her. And I hate him so much. I got a flip-flop that is the roach destroyer in my house.
I got a pest guy if you need it.
No, I spray all the time. It's just sometimes when it gets rainy outside, they get inside. I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Rain does seem to chase the insects in.
Yeah. It's crazy. Right?
And if not the rain, the heat today.
Right. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. I'm Jim, Deb, and Jack are here as well. 101 degrees on my truck temperature gauge on the way here from downtown Orlando. Brutal out there. And it's that wild heat, like where you're just like, oh, it's not that bad. And then next thing you know, you're laying on the ground in a fetal position.
I have it at 97 degrees right now with a feels like of 107.
Good night.
So July 3rd, we are broadcasting from Mount Dora at Whiskey Kitchen. And
Russ had a comment for me on that today.
Yeah.
He tell you the same thing?
He did. Well, he was saying it on the air because it's funny. We sat in a meeting. They're going to be at Pisces Rising. Then it was going to be at Back Porch Pizza, which is right behind. Internet connection there was flawless last time. They were all about it. And Russ was, wait, outside?
Yeah.
No, we can't be outside. And it is July 3rd in Florida.
Yes, it is.
And until, they're 6 to 11. So the first couple hours should be fine for them.
Yeah, it's 3 to 7 when the real party gets started.
Well, not to mention, last year when we did this at, is it the Artery?
No, we did it at Whiskey Kitchen last year.
No. Yeah, but for July 3rd event was the Artery. We were in the shade. We had a ceiling fan overhead.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. But that rain that came in the afternoon was brutal. I mean, it was really bad. And we're outside at Whiskey Kitchen. Rollins walks up to me today and he goes, hey man, 4th of July broadcast. And I said, yeah, what's going on? He goes, Whiskey Kitchen. I said, yeah, we're really excited. We love that space. He goes, dude, we did it last year at Whiskey Kitchen for the summer. He goes, it is going to be so freaking hot. I said, there's plenty of shade and they've got like fans and stuff. Yeah. And he just kind of laughed a little bit. I'm like, all right, dude.
He did. They've been at Pisces Rising. They've been outside. They've been inside. They've been outside at Back Porch Pizza, all in that same little area there by Sunset Park. However, News Junkie, 2 years ago, they were outside. Their equipment overheated. Last year it just started to rain and they went inside. As long as we have a rain contingent, heat we'll deal with.
Yeah, for sure. But it's going to be a great night.
I'm going to wear shorts.
It's such a good... Are you really? Good for you. I will as well then.
Well, it'll probably be 110 degrees.
Short shorts. I mean, super nut cutters, like really elastic bands.
Stop teasing us because you said you were going to wear those today for our YMCA performance.
Yeah, I'm still fraying them at the house. I just got them last night. I got to fray. You got to pull the fray out, Jack. The fray is everything.
That's true.
It's all about the fray.
No one wants that fresh cut.
Speaking of the employee rally today, I want to thank Jack for the text message telling us to get on the I-4 express lanes. I wish I'd seen that before. I went, I don't know. I've never been on the express lanes. Let me get on regular I-4 East. I'm sure there won't be a problem.
Yeah, because we never drive it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
No, we do not.
And you know why? Because of that.
Yeah, and I made the mistake, and then I made the worst mistake after getting caught in congestion 2 miles from our exit. I'm like, I'll just take Lee Road and I'll take the side roads in. Of course, you have to wait at all the traffic lights with everyone else trying to get off the highway.
Exactly. That's what I was going to do. I was like, well, let me get off and get, go back in the Eatonville way. And
that's how I ended up getting here.
That's how I was going to do that. And then I thought, no, we're just going to.
Yeah, stay on the big roads, man. That's the fastest way. It's always the fastest way. You always talk yourself in.
Yep.
I'm just going to hop off here, take this left, that, as if nobody else is thinking
I know.
that. As if everybody else just moved here and they haven't figured that out yet. I just stay on the big roads.
And I almost pulled a Jimmy Jack.
What's a Jimmy Jack?
Yeah, what's a Jimmy Jack?
Well, a Jimmy is where you think you've got enough gas in your car to, I can make it. It's not a worry. I pulled out of my parking spot and bing, low fuel light comes on. And I'm like, I can't do a Jimmy.
At that point, you probably have another 80 miles to go.
That thing's not an 80. Get out of here. What are you, crazy?
Plus,
That's
my
like
car's
a third of your range.
Well, plus my car being a turbo, you can literally watch the clicks go down because I'm using so much gas. It's like, don't hit the gas.
Did I say 80? I meant 8.
Yeah. Well, I have 8 miles on my truck right now, and I got to tell you, I love the thrill of almost running out of gas. It has become a thing for me now.
No.
No, you need a hobby.
Thrill for me is how far past the F can I make that needle stay?
No. I told Deborah I was coming into work probably 6-7 months ago, whatever it was, and I had to get going about 85 or 90 miles an hour and put it in neutral because I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough gas to even make it to the 7-Eleven. It was 2 miles away. So I was like, well, I'll just coast there if it comes to worst.
And I'm the irresponsible driver.
Yeah, no.
So how far are you going to stretch it out?
Well, I got to put fuel injector cleaner in my truck tonight. So they tell you to run it as low as you can possibly get it and then fill it up on top of the injector cleaner. So I've got to do that. But I'll go to the 7-Eleven right here. I got plenty of gas for that.
Yeah, that you'll get to.
Yeah. But I like it when it gets when the gas line is left of the empty line. So you know the red line that says you're empty? I like it when my gas gauge is left of that. Like where you don't really know from second to second when it's going to happen.
What? Why?
I don't know. I have no idea why. I don't know why that's exciting for me, but it is.
Especially in a day like today.
I don't want to walk, but I like the thrill more than I hate the heat.
Tell me how bad you felt, though, driving by anybody whose car overheated and they're sitting on the side of the turnpike or the 408, I-4.
How about just people walking around downtown Orlando today?
Oh, no.
Like, what are you guys doing? There's AC in those buildings you're walking by. Just pop into that coffee shop, dude. You're going to melt.
At least I'm happy that I didn't get the parking ticket.
Yeah.
Somebody else did.
Who got it?
Ken.
Oh, no.
And we both parked on the same street. Somehow I was on the right and didn't get a ticket. And we saw the bright green paper as we were walking up from the rally.
Because that was 2-hour parking, right?
I think, I know on my side it was 3-hour parking from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. I thought it was the same sign on the side that he parked at, but apparently not because he got a ticket and
dude,
I didn't.
I got to tell you, I think downtown those meter readers hide in the bushes. I'm telling you, man, it is crazy. When I got the one when I went to Dr. Phillips Center and I had a ticket out when I came back, I was like, man, and you look at the time, it's like, I had just parked. Like you give me the ticket at like 7:06. I got there at 7:01. Like, what are you doing? And I parked on the side of the road over by Lake Eola. It was easy.
And with Ken, I remember when he got there, he had the pay to go, the app where you can pay online. I'm like, just click it. He's like, pay with Apple Pay. But it wouldn't take it. I go, you need a different form of payment. And I guess he never did it.
He even tried someone else's card and it wouldn't take that. So he doesn't know. Yeah, because I told you I had taken a picture of my parking spot number so that I could figure out how to pay. But then they didn't give me a ticket.
Oh, yeah.
So you didn't pay? Oh. See, I just parked on the street in a free spot.
Well, cute girls never get tickets.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I got bad news. That's another thing that women have on top of us is they don't get tickets if you're cute. Deb's cute. She doesn't get tickets. My wife cute. She get pulled over going 100 miles an hour in a school zone. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Did your accelerator get stuck? Oh, I feel bad for you. Here's a mechanic you should probably use. If I go 1 mile an hour over, I'm face down on the pavement with a baton in the back of my head.
Remember that time you got pulled over by the cop here and you said she was hot?
Yeah, she was cute.
I mean, you said really hot.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not say that. Oh, wife's in a meeting. I probably said it. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show right there.
Your chance to win $2,500 is just minutes away with the $250K USA giveaway presented by HBN Bath on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Familiar delays are starting to form on I-4. No surprises tying you up there. On Florida's Turnpike, however, all southbound lanes are blocked at US 192. As an alternate route, I recommend heading towards Hollow Paw and south towards Yeehaw Junction. You can hop back onto the Turnpike from there. Just travel with caution this afternoon. The roadways are busy. And if you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Viome. Swallowing random supplements and hoping for the best? Bold strategy. Viome creates custom supplements based on what your body actually needs. Start with a simple at-home test. Go to Viome.com. Use code RADIO. That's Viome.com. Use code RADIO today.
Hey, wherever you may be in the real estate journey, make sure you put the best expert possible on your team, and that expert is that mortgage guy, Don. And here's why you need this guy on your team. You know, a recent study found that less than 20% of people compare that first mortgage quote that they get, but what you really want, you want peace of mind. So just go to his website, hit the button that says compare, and upload your quote. Literally, that is it. That mortgage guy, Don, is going to tell you if it's any good, and you can get a quote with no hard credit inquiry. It truly is peace of mind right there at your fingertips, so don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Hi, this is Mark Spain, and we're hiring listing agents. Maybe your kids are self-sufficient now and you're ready to jump back into the workforce. Or perhaps you're stuck in that demanding job and the compensation just doesn't match your hard work. Are you ready for a career move that will be rewarding and earn you the high income you deserve? If you enjoy delivering great customer service and working with people, I want to talk to you. At Mark Spain Real Estate, we have all the components to make you successful as a real estate agent fast. Go to joinmarkspain.com. That's joinmarkspain.com and apply today.
Pirate Spot Fireworks is celebrating 250 years of freedom and fireworks with free bonus gifts while supplies last. Shop Florida's largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks. Locations in Eustis, Longwood, and Sanford, or you can shop online at iwantfireworks.com. That's iwantfireworks.com.
Think you're not the suing type? But you aren't at fault. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Choose your wild this summer at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Get closer than ever at our largest, most immersive animal habitat, the all-new Lion and Hyena Ridge, opening soon. Delight in high-energy indoor shows and cooling water rides. And stay later for summer nights with coasters after dark and all-new drone and fireworks spectaculars on select dates now through August 9th. Go wild this summer at Busch Gardens. Save up to 55% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our 4th of July sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
The gripping podcast, The Devil's Quarry, digs into a true crime nightmare involving a predator hiding in plain sight, wrongful convictions, and a broken criminal justice system. This is the story of Howard Gombert, his victims, and the terrifying unanswered question, will he hunt again?
In the moment, it felt like it was going on forever. I didn't think I was going to live. I was terrified.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search The Devil's Quarry, and listen now.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Hi, my air conditioner isn't working.
We're hosting a pet rock adoption telethon.
Pet rocks?
The internet says they're endangered.
Rocks are everywhere.
You know what's everywhere?
Frank Gay is everywhere. I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have AC problems, you need help now. One of our licensed and certified technicians can have your AC blowing cold air in no time. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and nearly 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. Left untreated, these veins can cause tired, heavy legs, swelling, burning, cramping, aching, even restless leg syndrome. In some cases, it can lead to serious health risks, like blood clots. USA Vein Clinics offers minimally invasive treatments that take as little as 15 minutes, covered by most insurances. Call 407-706-9137 and schedule your appointment today. Don't wait. Call 407-706-9137 for free information today. Imagine walking, exercising, and sleeping peacefully again. Varicose and spider veins won't go away on their own. USA Vein Clinics can help. Call 407-706-9137 for fast, easy, and affordable solutions. USA Vein Clinics treatments are covered by most insurance plans. Don't put this off any longer. Call 407-706-9137.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love in as little as one day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit HBNUSA.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit HBNUSA.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
Advance Auto Parts. Get to the good parts.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
Cristiano Ronaldo has made World Cup history today. He's now the only man to ever score at 6 tournaments.
Off goes Cancelo, delivering the cross! Ronaldo!
A record-setting goal came in the 6th minute of Portugal's 5-0 victory against Uzbekistan in Houston. He finished the game with 2 goals.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
Now, your chance to win $2,500. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Birthday. That's birthday. Enter it now.
Oh boy, Jim, you got me admitting to myself and now the world, or your world, that I play that running out of gas game. I don't know why I do it. And recently it bit me in the fanny because I ran out of gas in my truck and major traffic and jumped out and I pushed it by myself. And I made it really pretty far. I could see the gas station. Finally somebody jumped out and helped me. And yeah, it's hot out there.
You're a married man.
Yeah.
So forget it. The sniper isn't available to you.
She drives a truck.
Does it? She drives the truck,
even better,
plays the runs out of gas game,
I love
and
it.
then pushes her own damn truck herself to the gas station. I want to have a beer with you.
All right, 407-916-1041, text 77031. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Good afternoon.
All right, man. It's getting into some stuff here. I saw this. Actually, pulled this story to talk about yesterday, which I find kind of interesting. Let me go back to it here real quick. There is an explosion in men or young men who are thinking about fatherhood. And this has been kind of there's a kind of a turn. You know about the story?
No, I just remember you teasing it yesterday because you were saying it's an interesting thing that's inspiring young men to become fathers.
Yeah, it is. We got on that Nate Bargatze thing yesterday, and it kind of took over the show a little bit. But this is a real. What's going on?
Well, no, I thought the latest data was that Gen Z is not as interested in raising families.
So that's what I've heard as well. This story is a USA Today story that's kind of interesting because there is a select group of people, but there are people that are thinking about this, and there's a very interesting reason why. And we talk about the impact on this particular technology on just society in general. At this time, actually, it's way different. You want to know what it is?
Yeah.
It's video games. There's a video game called Pragmata. And Pragmata, from the outside, looks like your stereotypical sci-fi action game. There's guns, explosions, and throughout the game, you play as Hugh, who is an astronaut fighting to get back to Earth from a lunar research facility.
You meant what we're planning to do with Mars?
Right, yeah. But the thing is, what you don't know is you have a companion, and it's a robot girl named Diana. She's right there on your screen right now. And the idea of Diana being there, by the way, they say that this game will bring you to tears. Now, I've not heard of it before or anything like that. I've never played it, of course. But this Hugh guy and this robot girl named Diana create this father-daughter bond. And part of the game is you getting her safely back to Earth with you. And apparently, as young men play this game, they start really kind of falling in love with the idea of protecting someone, of being that man and that person who takes somebody under their wing and nurtures them to a better place in life. And it says they ask players, the players are like, what is this feeling inside me? Like, what's going on? I want to protect something. I want to be a dad.
Just watch the movie Alien.
Right.
It's the whole concept of her getting the little girl back safely to Earth.
Spoiler alert.
in these comments, so it's like these guys are going, I will burn anybody who tries to get with Diana. I will tear everybody apart. If you try to get with Diana or mess with Diana, I'm going to destroy your entire world, because they're like overly obsessed with protecting this robot girl and getting her back home to Earth. And there's some scenes from it at JimColbertLive.com. You can go to realradio.fm/watch and check it out right here on our camera as well. Jack has some scenes up, and that's exactly what's happening.
It's a trailer for the video game, but you get to see what video game graphics now look like.
And it says that psychologists say the instinct to nurture isn't something that just belongs to women, though most popular culture indicates that like it's only women who feel that way.
No.
But men have that as well, and they're finding that this game, specifically this game, is bringing out thoughts that young men never knew they were going to have, because they don't have sisters with babies, or they're not around children very often. And when they are around children, it's usually in a setting where they're other people's kids, and they don't, you know how other people's kids are.
Yeah, absolutely. And I take back my Alien comment, because that still wouldn't work, because that was Sigourney Weaver trying to take the little girl back to Earth, so it wouldn't engage the young men and their feelings of protection.
It says 3 weeks after its release on April 17th, the game sold over 2 million copies worldwide. It said the caregiving instinct, as I understand it, is a way that Mother Nature helps the human race keep going. And that hasn't really been a situation with young men, in that 13 to 18, 19, 20-year-old thing. They just really haven't thought about that. Matter of fact, all we hear about is they can't get dates. We just had a story the other day about, kids not dancing in clubs anymore because they're afraid they're going to get videotaped or taped or recorded.
That's why I didn't want to sing karaoke.
Same here.
And thrown online to humiliate them. So young men are finding it more and more difficult to come forward and even find a mate to create this with. So I think that kind of led to that entire that idea that guys don't want to do that, but they do. They just can't find anybody to do it with.
Well, it's funny. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them didn't realize that they wanted to until they started playing the game.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You've never had to experience anything like that. I mean, usually as a 17-year-old, you're not a boy babysitter. As a rule, that's not a job that males really have. So you don't grow up nurturing children.
Right.
You never were asked to nurture a child. Maybe you had a little brother or a little sister you had to watch. My mom went to the grocery store, but that's not putting a diaper on them or feeding them or protecting them from people. That's not doing any of that. You're just kind of doing mom a favor. And it says the familial drives of men are something seldom acknowledged by society more broadly. It says not to the same degree that women are. And he said that men playing pragmata likely don't have much encouragement in day-to-day life to envision themselves in a parental role, which is exactly what's going on.
I got to talk. This is when I wish Ross was here to ask, have you played this game?
Me? No, I never heard about it before today.
Asking you, Ross, I never heard about it either.
Yeah.
It says it's helping people experience relating to another person. And even though it's a video game, the way it's written is you're protecting this robot girl, and dudes are like getting into it because the nature of protecting makes them feel manly.
Well, any type of simulation, can give you an experience in something. It's why they do, combat training simulation to give you some experience and familiarity with either terrain, weapons, environments. This same thing with. Okay, now I got a kid to protect. And it kind of gets you into that role.
I wonder, Jack, if you laughed at the same text message that I laughed at.
A couple. The one about the incels?
No, I laughed at
It said, how are you going to get 1,000 incels to go find women to have kids?
I like the one at 77031. It's funny, this game leads them to want to have kids, which will then lead them to not have time to play video games.
That's wild.
Oh,
how about this text?
You know it.
The game itself is phenomenal. Definitely made me miss my little sister.
Wow.
Somebody just text that in. And it's funny. And going back to this, it said psychotherapist Stephanie Sarkis says it's no wonder that some of the men who've played Pragmata have expressed a newfound desire for fatherhood. It's about experiencing a caregiving role, and it may be the first time that someone's ever experienced that, because young men really aren't asked to do that anymore.
True.
You know, they're just simply not asked to have responsibilities like that anymore.
Well,
like, I had to take care of my little sister. We were latchkey kids. I'm sure everybody out there listening probably had a situation like that. My sister is, I think, 5 years younger than me. And so when we came home from school, we were there by ourselves for hours at the time, and I was responsible for her safety. So I've kind of had this in my life for a while.
I think this is kind of, it's instinctual for men. I think it reawakens the instinct of protection and providing that young men are kind of maybe out there confused about exactly what their role is supposed to be in a relationship.
Sure.
Right? If you're in a dual income household, you know, you don't kill the spiders, you catch them and put outside.
Right, yeah.
So what is my role? I think this helps men go, hell yeah, I could be that guy.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because, again, you don't really see young men kind of feeling that way anymore. You don't really hear people talking about that kind of stuff. Like, I want to have a kid, I want to do this, and it just seems like
that's not part of the manosphere, bro.
Yeah. Right.
That's a good point.
It says they're discovering parts of themselves that they may not express in day-to-day life. In other words, in the group of people they may hang with in video, like gamer world. I mean, who has conversations about being a father at 16 or 17 years old? You know, I mean, it just
you don't want them to have those conversations at 16, 17 years old.
I think you do. I think I know what
when
you're
they're
saying.
in their 20s and 30s.
But I think discussing the idea of being a dad young and the responsibility of it, not having a kid young, but the idea of talking about it is a giant jump, is it not?
It is.
I mean,
but you also, to the other extreme, you don't want to go overboard where, you know, it's not as easy as playing a video game. Parenthood is a little more complex and but requires a lot more of you.
But the conversation that gets opened up with that, if you're playing, is interesting, because I'm telling you, young men as a rule, there's this weird thing. You know, we talk about the incels. It's like they don't want to get advice. My son, and this is an old adage for the longest time, like my son will listen to other people before he will listen to me sometimes, because he doesn't. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh no, I completely understand.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, because I'll use golf as an example, and I know that's a stupid example, but this is the latest we've experienced like this. Like, I'll give him a little tip or whatever, and he'll do one swing when it goes, Dad, that doesn't work. One swing, Dad, it doesn't work, and then go to YouTube. Even though he's seen me play golf, he knows I know what I'm doing. He knows, but it's that weird thing where certain people only like to have certain conversations with certain people about certain things. And if you don't fit that mold, if your block doesn't go into that shape, you're not going to get that conversation.
I think you might be the first parent to experience a kid who thinks your advice doesn't rank with what they find online.
No.
It's so funny because I hear that out of every parent.
Yeah.
Why does my kid listen to strangers?
Right,
Don't they know I've done this like 1,000 times?
What is that? Hey, you're not the youngest, are you, Jack?
I have one younger sister. Right. She's 2 years younger.
Did you have to take care of your sister?
Not really. With the ages and with my mom working, my sister, the next sister up, was 4 years older than me. She kind of had more responsibility to watch the two of us.
Yeah.
Me and my younger sister would fight more.
Yeah. And it's wild. Did you have to deal with that?
Oh, I was a latchkey kid from, I mean, and we're latchkey kids like when you weren't supposed to be a latchkey kid.
Right,
so
yeah.
I don't know if your parents ever did this, but my mom always made sure before she left, make sure you don't answer the phone.
Right.
If you do, just say I'm in the shower. Don't tell anybody that you're here alone because they'll take you away.
Yeah, I'd get home, exactly. We'd get home from school at 3 o'clock.
With the house key on Shoestring around your neck?
Just hidden around the house. But I mean, it was hidden in a spot, not under the mat, the stereotypical thing. We would go into the house, we would lock the doors behind us, and we were not allowed to go outside until she got home, which was usually around 5:30.
Yep.
So that was exactly when she got off at work at 5 o'clock, worked at a bank. She would drive home. We lived out in the middle of the woods. She'd get there, and we could go out and do whatever we wanted. But I had to make sure that we stayed in the house, and no turning on the stove or anything like that. And I had to make sure my sister didn't, eat anything she wasn't supposed to.
Do your homework.
Yeah.
Do your chores.
I wonder, are you and your brother close?
Younger?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But we fought. Oh.
See, it's wild because my sister and I fought. We were not, but we're not really super close because we're just such different people. We're not really close, even though I was like her protector for years when she was young. She maybe not even remember that. But it was kind of weird how that happened. I wonder if that had any impact on it, like having a responsibility over somebody like that. Maybe as a young man, I looked at that as a responsibility I didn't want and really kind of didn't like it.
Well, I remember,
can't remember that.
My brother resenting getting advice from me all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't ask you for your advice.
Oh,
You're
really?
a girl.
Yeah, what do you know?
If you remember, he gave such a moving speech at my wedding that he actually made me bawl.
Oh, yeah, he's so good.
So, yeah.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031.
Can you imagine what he's like as a brother?
Cash the check already.
We did.
I cannot believe you didn't get group ass kickings from your family. I cannot believe it.
Who?
Jack.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh,
what
he grew
I
up
was
with
the only boy.
Six.
That's why I said group ass kicking. They could gang up on his ass. Because what?
They were all probably cycling at the same time. That poor boy was trapped.
Yeah, trapped.
Can you imagine 6 sisters?
6, Jim.
Cycling at the same time.
I'm glitching like McConnell right now. Hold on. I can't imagine 6 sisters. All right, 407-916. Oh, that's McConnell glitch. My bad. Everything's fine now. All right. Okay, I'm good. Okay, yeah, I'm fully back now. All right, back in a sec.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Familiar delays are starting to form on I-4. No surprises tying you up there. On Florida's Turnpike, however, all southbound lanes are blocked at US 192. As an alternate route, I recommend heading towards Hollow Paw and south towards Yeehaw Junction. You can hop back onto the Turnpike from there. Just travel with caution this afternoon. The roadways are busy. And if you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
At Rasmussen University, not only can you pursue your education goals with dedicated support, but when you get started on campus, you could qualify to pursue them with a new laptop. Learn more at rasmussen.edu. That's rasmussen.edu.
Man, June is Men's Health Month. That's super important because men need a kick in the butt to get them over to take care of themselves. And at Life Imaging, that is exactly where you want them. And too many men ignore symptoms, delay doctor visits, and you do. You're out there listening and you know good and well. You're smiling just like me because I don't like going to the doctor either. But when you get to a certain age, you really have to start paying attention to your long-term health. And that's what Life Imaging does with their free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It's a $699 value. I always read stories on the texting service about people who hear the ad and they go, and then they come back and they tell me what a wonderful experience it was, how they really weren't there that all that long. But the peace of mind is the number one thread through every one of those texts. That peace of mind that they got a clear scan, their heart is fine, and they can come back in a couple years and make sure everything's good. That is exactly what Life Imaging does better than anybody out there. So don't wait. Do what I did, what my wife did, what my in-laws did. Get over to Life Imaging and get this free heart scan. And while you're there, please ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection saves lives. Here's how easy it is to make your appointment. All you have to do is pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. That's it. Pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan. They will connect you in seconds. This will be one of the most important appointments you make all year long. Do this today. It's Life Imaging.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. Download a free home buyer's guide at thenicklygroup.com.
Jim Colbert Show question of the day is brought to us by WeAreBeyondABank.com, direct mortgage lenders. That's Brad Siebert and the team, and they have a lot of good advice for out there. If smart home buying tips like How about finding a home closer to work? Then you don't have to play the gas game of running out of gas, or just cut down on your commuting bills by living closer to work. They also help you be a stronger buyer in today's market by giving you an opportunity to compete with cash buyers. If you follow We Are Beyond the Bank on social media, specifically Facebook, each month they give away a $100 gas card. Follow them today and learn how to be a smarter buyer. The website is wearebeyondthebank.com. Whether it's buying a new home, construction loans, you want a HELOC out of your home, you need to refinance your home, go to Brad Siebert, the mortgage expert. The website is wearebeyondthebank.com. NMLS number 421593.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
C-Lane here, and guys, let's have a chat for a second. If you are starting to see the symptoms of erectile dysfunction or PE show up in the bedroom, you know that's not something that fixes itself. It might be time to call Premier Men's Medical Center. A lot of guys are calling. They're very helpful, and they want you to avoid surgery. They told me that's one of their big goals. They have painless procedures, and surgery is painful, it's invasive, and it's expensive. And they don't want you to have to go through that. They want you to go through their painless procedure, and 98% of men see results right there in the office, right there, same day. So if you're still relying on pills, if you're having to up your dose, it's time to call Premier Men's Medical Center. They're getting guys back to where they should be and feel like themselves again. They're offering a free consultation, but you've got to call now. 407-723-7533. It's 407-723-7533. Don't overthink it. Just call the incredibly helpful, the incredibly knowledgeable folks at Premier Men's Medical Center and find them online at premiermensmedical.com.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. This summer, we're turning up the heat on other dealers with all-in pricing online at greenwaykias.com. The price you see is the price you pay. No games, no surprise fees, just easy upfront pricing. Plus, get rates as low as 0% APR on select new Kias and a helpful finance team working to get you approved even if your credit isn't perfect. It's the Summer Sticker Sales Event. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see it in a Greenway Kia. With approved credit, offer expires 7/5/26.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. The number one mistake people make when getting a mortgage is not comparing their quote. It's so easy to compare at my website, thatmortgageguydon.com.
With thatmortgageguydon.com.
Hey, it's the news junkie, and I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day, and it's awful. Do me a favor, eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Tickets to the world's greatest soccer tournament start at ouch and peak somewhere around, okay, seriously? So, we'll watch from home. Academy Sports and Outdoors makes the best seat in the house your house, with grills that make concession stands nervous, coolers that don't charge $15 for a drink, and official team jerseys so you can find your people fast. Go all in for the cup without pulling a hammy reaching for your wallet. Academy. Fun can't lose.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Sell your home fast and for the most money with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
On Plus Nicotine Pouches present Comfort Chronicles.
A 10 o'clock tea time. How comfortable. You show up in stretchy shorts, a breathable tee, and maybe no socks. Let the dogs breathe. While others sweat in pleated khakis, you're in your comfort zone bombing drives. And in your pocket, On Plus nicotine pouches. The softest pouch on the planet. Buy a can at onnicotine.com. Products for tobacco consumers 21 years of age or older. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Reese Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch. Yeah. We like it when you watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Still to come, the common sense financial advice you need. It's Only Money with Scott Brown. Today at 6:20 on The Jim Colbert Show.
Good afternoon, Colbert crew.
Hi, friend.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yes.
Cute women getting parking tickets? Not true. Believe me, there's a guy who shows up every morning for parking enforcement an hour early. And he's clocking in 7:25 to hit the road to scamp up some tickets.
Yeah.
And your old producer, Fluffy, he's the #1 man in parking enforcement. Give him a holler one day.
Who is?
Fluffy.
Is he really?
That's what he's telling you. Your producer from 30 years ago?
Is it Rich Lerner was his name, or Rich something, wasn't it? Or
Kennedy.
Rich
Kennedy.
There
Yep.
you go. Unreal, dude. Wow, that's wild. All right, 407-916. I haven't heard that name in years, dude. 407-916-1041.
Fluffy killed snack time.
Text us at 77031. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
Didn't know that story either.
The snack time?
Yeah. Jim Phillips said snack time at 4:20 every day.
Yep, in that 4:20 to 4:30 break, about time you get hungry in the afternoon. And we used to have food outside the studio, and it was actually in these studios, and there was some ketchup on the keyboard, and Fluffy complained about it, and then the engineer said, no food in the studios or this side of the building. So
Yeah.
on the Phillips file, we had the phrase Fluffy killed snack time.
Oh, God, he's somebody in the ass. He wasn't. So have you guys ever seen any posts from girls on
Wild?
On
Oh,
Instagram
God, Wild.
on Instagram about how much money they make at OnlyFans? Have you ever seen it?
Your algorithm, bro.
So
yeah.
So when you roll through it, it'll show you like they'll go we decided to do this or whatever the case may be, and then they will post. Now again, you don't know if it's true or not. And the one I saw today, I mean, I can't imagine it being true, but I don't know how much money we hear all these numbers from these girls who've started doing OnlyFans. I mean, you hear $30, $40, $50 million in earnings. We did hear the story about the actress that was able to pay off her $800,000 home of her mother in just a few hours on OnlyFans when she joined, the woman from Sopranos.
Dre Tomato?
Yeah.
Dre Tomato.
Dre Tomato.
No,
yeah.
Date.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Where do you
know?
Give yourself. Go ahead. Do
Drea.
it. Do it.
All right. Wait.
There we go.
What state do you believe has the number one? What state is the number one user of OnlyFans?
User. That means people log it in to pay money to watch women.
Out of 160 cities across. By the way, it's not always women. The 160 cities.
Oh, what is it?
I mean, it could be everything. I mean, it could be anything.
Tell me more.
No, I don't know anymore. I just know it's not all ladies. Look, they're making the most, but there are some dudes out there, I'm sure, making some money as well. And some gay dudes out there making some money.
Okay.
And some lesbians out there making some money.
Yep, making a buck or two.
Yeah.
City or state?
State first, then we'll get into the rest of it.
Nevada.
California.
I'm sorry?
I said California. Deb said Nevada.
It's not. It's Georgia.
How about that?
Oh, college kids.
Hotlanta, baby.
Oh.
Hotlanta is the number one spender of money. That's what they have here. How much money do you think that people in Atlanta alone spent on OnlyFans in 2025?
Total number?
Yeah, total number.
30 million.
I was going to go 160 million.
Yeah, $26.2 million. Jack is a very good guess. $26.2 million in just Atlanta, right? How do you think Orlando fared?
15, half of that.
Yeah, I agree, 11.
Yeah, 14 million.
Oh, wow.
We're number 2. We're the number 2 city for OnlyFans consumption.
Which makes sense. I mean, we're touristy.
Explain that, because I didn't understand that. That's the one thing I wanted to try to figure out is like, why is Orlando like? I mean, you figure like L.A., Nevada, Salt Lake City for that matter, because they don't have much of that in the state. And I don't even know if can you get to OnlyFans in Salt Lake City in Utah?
Oh, I don't know.
We know they're pent up out there.
A couple people guessed that. Yeah.
Alaska, another area where there's limited engagement with women up there because it's mostly dudes. You would figure that would also be a number one thing. That's not in there. Now, what county in Orlando do you believe spent the most per 10,000 residents on OnlyFans? What county in Florida?
Okay, what county in Florida? Because I was going to say with Orlando, that would only be Orange County.
Yeah, I'm saying in Orlando it is. It's Orange County, $108,886 per 10,000 residents for a total of $16.7 million. It said 14 in the story, but 16.7 just in Orange County.
Wow.
What do you think the number 2 county is?
You're laughing.
Yeah.
Duval.
No, that's super funny. No.
Not Lake.
Well, it's so big. Duval is so big. That's why. What's up with Miami down there?
Miami-Dade?
Yeah, no. Osceola County, number 2.
Really?
That's the crazy rate. 69,000 per 10,000 residents for a $3.3 million total just in Osceola County paying for OnlyFans content. It goes, Volusia is next at number 3. Seminoles, number 4. Marion, Polk, Brevard, Lake, Flagler, Sumter. These are the Central Florida areas alone, and that's where they make the money. That's pretty crazy, right?
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Why what?
Why?
I don't know. Why is it crazy, do I think?
No. Why is it so popular here?
I don't know, but Florida's the number 2 state for it. I mean, they shut the well, you can't go to certain porn sites in Florida anymore, right?
No.
Without verifying your age by downloading your ID or whatever.
Yeah,
like
I don't know about
Pornhub
that. Yeah, there's plenty out there.
Yeah, but
Xvideos.com.
No, Xvideos?
Yeah.
I think all those are shut down, buddy. Have you used Xvideos?
Well, don't make him talk about it.
Today?
No, not today, dude. I'm just saying, have you visited since the ban?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Okay, very good.
It's
You'd have to
working
go that
just
far.
fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Have you ever been to OnlyFans?
I looked at it once.
I've never looked at it. I've never gone to it because
they want a credit card, though.
Yeah,
you need a credit card.
It seems kind of wild. Have you ever gone to OnlyFans, Deb?
No.
No. And the funny thing is you see people online like advertising their thing. I mean, this one girl in town was driving around with her advertising on her back window. Remember that girl?
Yeah, the one who got her kids kicked out of Christian school?
Yeah.
Yep, remember that. That's what you want to be known for.
Well, there was another woman who was in town who had 2 kids at a school, and they didn't want her, part of a thing. No,
it's
this
a Piper girl or whatever, right?
No, not Piper. Another one.
Is it Piper Fawn or Fawn Piper or something like that?
Yeah, Snooki is not Snooki. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it Snooki with an I or an IE or a Y, Jack? It's very important.
Let me check my history folder. Let me check my credit card.
Yeah. Check your bank balance check. Tell us how it's spelled.
Oh, how you doing?
Yeah. All right.
Oh wait, I got distracted.
Okay.
But anyway, a parent of another kid turned her in, meaning they saw her on OnlyFans.
Oh, man.
And then outed her, so she couldn't be a dividend or whatever it is in Orange County.
Right, yeah.
To be able to volunteer in the classroom.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. This one girl that I was just telling you about a second ago claims that her and her husband make about $2 million a month doing OnlyFans. Now, I'm sure they're not, it's not a baking show.
Hey, listen, there's a lady in England who jars farts and makes money off the internet. You can pretty much find a way to make money
I got to tell you, I asked my wife this one time, and I think I've asked you. I don't know if I asked you on the air. Maybe
yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
But with my wife, I asked her, I said, how do you, when you think about the idea of, about what you could do, the way you look, and things, if you started an OnlyFans account, how much money I said, is that a weird feeling? Because I can't produce that feeling. I could never think about, I'm going to go on OnlyFans, I'm going to start a channel, and I'm going to be instantaneously rich. Within 6 months, I'm going to be rich beyond my wildest dreams.
Get back in the bathtub with your headphones and a cigar. You might just make it happen.
Trust me, it ain't going to happen like that. But, I asked my wife, and I said, when you think about that, the idea of, every financial goal you've ever wanted to meet in your life, and then some, could be achieved easily in 1 year. because you're a pretty girl and dudes are crazy. I said, how does that make you feel? And she said, I don't even think about it at all because I would never consider doing it. So it's never a thought. And I guess it's just kind of on me.
Yeah.
But it's kind of wild, man, just thinking about if you're a cute girl, theoretically, and you just wanted to, you could set yourself up for life in a year.
No, you can't, because you have to set yourself apart from the rest because you are not a Dre DiMatteo or whatever.
Thank
you don't
you.
have the name recognition. You don't have the celebrity go to behind it. It's no different than thinking you're going to go and be like the best stripper or the best.
We can promote you.
Yeah,
I just not
10%.
not for the trade-off. Not for the trade-off.
I got to tell you though, I think
7%.
I think you're way off on this.
3.5, and that's my final offer.
I think you're way off on this, and I'll tell you why. I believe within just our radio audience that you would be a millionaire by the end of the year. With just the radio audience. If you never advertised anywhere else, by the end of this year, you could create $1 million in revenue. 1,000%. I would bet 1,000 on it.
As her manager, who now gets 3.5%.
Hey, we didn't shake on it.
What do we start shaking? What do we
literally start shaking?
What do we are we still only in the foot area, or are you talking? Or is there more?
No, for the $1 million, you got to do way. It's got to be way more than feet. You got to go up some.
I don't know.
You got to travel up that road a little bit. You're not going to get away with feet just like that. I mean, the thing is, I think those fetish areas have kind of been dominated. But man,
no pun intended.
But I do believe if you had a little name recognition, like I mean, just this, any of the news girls in Orlando, any of the ladies that you see on doing late or afternoon news.
Oh yeah, I'd pay for that.
Any one of those ladies, any one of them could be a millionaire by Christmas, without question. If they could just mention on the air once a week, oh, by the way, I've got an OnlyFans. Here's my thing.
Yeah,
it would crash the system, dude. It would be the same for you. It's so wild.
Well, see,
I don't know why that intrigues me so much. That the idea that you could do that now. Again,
the news girls would not do that because there wouldn't be a job on the air because that would ruin your credibility.
Yes, it would. You're right.
So you'd have to trade one career for the other and hope the OnlyFans can go long enough that you can make that into a career. And I think that's what a lot of influencers don't think about. It's hitting now. What do you do 5 years from now?
Right.
When you didn't go to school, when you didn't get that job, and you're no longer that 22, 23 hot piece of ass.
Right.
You're in your 30s and your 40s, couple of kids, and now you're selling farts in a jar. You know what I'm saying?
Show name.
Nothing is free.
Farts in a jar is
Farts
the show
in
name.
a jar.
That's the show name. Farts in a jar. But remember when it was just gross where you could sell your underwear and that was like, okay, well, I won't do that. And now it's like, hey, you want to see this?
It's just about anything and everything, really. Yeah. I mean, I've always joked that I would, have a story time channel where I, had a lollipop and a pair of glasses and some décolletage.
I got to tell you, I think you could do it. I'm not trying to talk you into this. I'm just.
I was going to say, please, are you trying to tell me that my radio career is coming to an end, Jack? Will you please look me in the eye here?
We don't know. We could get an email any second. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, like
in that case,
like the one we got right before the employee meeting.
Oh yeah, that was great. That made me feel so comfortable.
That's the first thing I heard when I walked in. A guy walks over and goes, "Hey, did you get the email?" And I'm like, "God, I don't want to hear that. Get out of here." I was like, "Get the F out of here." Maybe I will be on OnlyFans. I'll call myself. I can't say that.
Theoretically, we could do a radio show on OnlyFans, right?
We could. What are you guys going to do?
I mean,
what are you going to show?
It doesn't have to be nudity.
Yeah, it does though a little bit.
Does it?
I think that's where you make the money, Jack.
Not if we're selling. It could be a platform to sell your to have a show.
That's interesting. I wonder if anybody does that. Do people just do shows on OnlyFans? Because you have to pay for it, right?
Let me look on your computer.
No, there's no OnlyFans on this, buddy. I'm horrified of it. I would never even type the thing into my browser. I would never do that.
Can you guys imagine the person who was the most uncomfortable and the most unhappy about doing karaoke actually doing anything on camera with OnlyFans?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I thought you were about the other girl.
No, I'm always skulking in the background, not to be seen.
Wait, and credit to you, Deb, for getting up on that stage for karaoke. without even doing a shot or anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
you did it. You just got up there and did it.
It was
forced sober karaoke.
You know, it was only the second time I've ever karaoke'd in my life.
Really?
I don't karaoke.
What song did you do the first time?
I don't remember.
How long ago was it?
Like 30 years.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
I mean, you're a good YMCA backup singer.
Well, you know, you gave a great piece of advice yesterday. You said you just have to lean in. You can't. You just got to lean in. You got to have fun. You got to just.
Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing
it. You're not going to be worse than anybody else.
You can't be up there giving it 30%, doing it begrudgingly.
Exactly, because you'll look like you're doing it 30% and doing it begrudgingly, and that's not going to look good for all the other staff members who did put more work into theirs. But I got to say, guys, for 3 people who didn't figure out our act until about 6:30 last night, I thought we did a good job.
Not bad at all. I agree 100%. I want to let you guys both know I stood up first when we walked in the building, and I let the boss know. Questionable choice here with the karaoke. Questionable choice. I said, I love you. You're great. You've been a great addition to the team. This is a questionable choice. So we have to talk to this Vibe team. Set up a meeting tomorrow. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Load them up. It's time for trivia. We'll do that next.
Already?
Sure, AI can mimic emotions, but it'll never understand the primal rage of spilling hot coffee on yourself while on air. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human.
This is 3-time Pro Bowler LeVar Arrington. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Rasmussen University.
Some of the brightest college stars in recent history will hear their names called tonight. It's time for the NBA draft. Magic don't have a first-round pick. The baseball where the Rays will try to get back in the win column when they host Kansas City again tonight. Tampa Bay's dropped 5 of their last 7 games. And EA Sports ranks the Swamp among the toughest places for opponents to play in this year's edition of their college football video game. I'm Scott Davidson.
Rasmussen University is where passion meets education, offering over 60 career-focused programs, ranging from nursing and early childhood education to business and IT. Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
Man, everybody knows the real estate market trends are a very local thing, which means market conditions and trends will vary greatly from one area to another. Easily said, selling a house or buying a house in Orlando is way different than doing it in Erie, Pennsylvania, because this is the #1 tourist market in all the world, and people want to come and live here. But that's why you need a total professional team of realtors to make sure you maximize the value of your home. And let me tell you guys, that's usually your #1 asset. When you go to make that move to move on to your next stage of life, you got to maximize the value of that. If you hire the wrong real estate team, that could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. The Nickley Group has qualified buyers ready to go right now to buy your home. Believe it or not, they can do that for you. And if you're selling or buying a home, nobody's going to search the area and find the house that checks off all the boxes for you and your family like the Nickley Group. And when you factor in their VIP program, guys, it's crazy. Free appraisals, free home warranties, free moving trucks and supplies, and this early access program that I think is the biggest cheat code in real estate. Access to off-market properties before they get listed is simply crazy. They even have a guaranteed cash offer. That means no showings or open houses, and you can close that deal in as little as 14 days. Make the right choice for your real estate team today. Hire the #1 real estate team in all of Central Florida. It's the Nickley Group. That's the NickleyGroup.com. NICKLEY Group.com.
The gripping podcast, The Devil's Quarry, digs into a true crime nightmare involving a predator hiding in plain sight, wrongful convictions, and a broken criminal justice system. This is the story of Howard Gombert, his victims, and the terrifying unanswered question, will he hunt again?
In the moment, it felt like it was going on forever. I didn't think I was going to live. I was terrified.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search The Devil's Quarry, and listen now.
Breaking news. It's the Red, White, and Boom 250 event. Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi. RC is on site in DeLand.
Jan, we're celebrating 250 years of the USA. With 250 vehicles, thousands off. We have vehicles under 20 grand with payments under $250 a month. And I'm paying thousands more for trades at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Ma'am, why are you so happy?
I got an Outlander Sport for just $249 a month.
If you want a deal, you gotta see RC. And you, sir?
I still owed on my old car, and you got me out of it.
That's right, I'm paying $3,000, $4,000, even $6,000 more for your trade. Plus, get 0% financing, zero for 72 months.
They got 200 certified pre-owned, many under 20 grand.
It's the Red, White, and Boom 250 event. 250 vehicles, thousands off, and a lifetime warranty.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand.
And they all must go before the 4th of July. Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com, that's RCHill.com.
25 Outlander Sport, $5,000 down, $249 a month for 84 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag entitled to qualified buyers.
America is turning 250, and iHeartRadio is celebrating with $250,000 in cash. Weekdays through July 4th, listen for your chance to win $2,500 so you can take the ultimate American getaway with iHeartRadio.
This contest brought to you locally by HBN Bath. HBN Bath can transform your bathroom into a beautiful modern space in as little as 1 day. No mess, no hassle. Plus, get 0% financing for 18 months or up to $2,500 off your complete bathroom remodel project. Restrictions apply. Visit hbnusa.com. License number CBC 1255975.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and nearly 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. Left untreated, these veins can cause tired, heavy legs, swelling, burning, cramping, aching, even restless leg syndrome. In some cases, it can lead to serious health risks, like blood clots. USA Vein Clinics offers minimally invasive treatments that take as little as 15 minutes, covered by most insurances. Call 407-706-9137 and schedule your appointment today. Don't wait. Call 407-706-9137 for free information today. Imagine walking, exercising, and sleeping peacefully again. Varicose and spider veins won't go away on their own. USA Vein Clinics can help. Call 407-706-9137 for fast, easy, and affordable solutions. USA Vein Clinics treatments are covered by most insurance plans. Don't put this off any longer. Call 407-706-9137.
Hey Orlando, are you tired of checking a price online only to find out it's thousands more when you get to the dealership? Well, at Greenway Kia, we changed the game. Every new Kia listed for sale on greenwaykias.com has our Greenway all-in price. That means the price you see is the price you pay, with no surprises and no additional fees. Plus, with over 1,000 new Kias available at our 3 Central Florida locations, you'll find the right new Kia at the right price every time. It's the Summer Sticker Sales Event. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
Someday Alexa will do everything. Ugh. Alexa, can you take the dog for a walk?
Ha ha ha. No way in hell.
But until then, tell her to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
Playing Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show. Already in progress.
How to do, Colbert Crew? You know, your favorite teabag, hello villas of Duval. I'm like a nomad. Never know where I am.
Yeah, don't.
Today we raise a beer to National Hydration Day.
Yeah.
I am guessing beer counts as hydration.
It does, mostly water.
It works for the moment. The solution and cause of all life's problems. Beer. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.
See you, buddy. All right, 77031. That's how you text us. If you would like to leave a talk back like our friend T-Bag, you can do it as well. Grab the iHeartRadio app. Go to Real Radio and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack, and we'll get you on the air.
Superstar.
I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well. Yo. And he has the Jackie sack. What's in there, Megan?
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo-choo.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
We've been telling you about it, and it's all week long. It's some pretty fantastic prizing, starting with a $50 gift card to Pyro Spot Fireworks.
Nice.
They're celebrating 250 years of freedom and fireworks with free bonus gifts while supplies last. You can shop Florida's largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks with locations in Eustis, Longwood, and Sanford, and online. Go ahead.
Good.
At iwantfireworks.com.
And you're supporting a real Central Floridian, like a real local businessman who is a great dude. I mean, and they go to Kansas City every year to handpick these fireworks to make sure that the absolute best provide the best experience for the best dollar every year. His entire crew goes up there for a week and they just watch people shoot off fireworks and then they place their order. So you're getting handpicked, handcrafted fireworks from a dude who is obsessed with it. That's why they're the absolute best. I would not go anywhere else.
I went to the warehouse last week.
The greatest.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's one prize. Also in the Jackie Sack, a pair of tickets to Universal Orlando Resort.
Yo, get out of here with that.
From the movie-based thrills of Revenge of the Mummy to the wonder of the wizarding world of Harry Potter to the fun of Illumination's Minions. It's a summer of jaw-dropping, action-packed excitement like never before. Only at Universal Orlando Resort. Those are the prizes in the Jackie Sack today.
So back to you, a clickety-clack.
Thank you, young lady.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's go to the back of the line. We're going number 5.
That's good. There we go. Carrie, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Carrie, you want to play a little game with us?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Do you want to play a game?
All right, Carrie, this is a real easy game. Got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of these answers is not true, Carrie.
What?
You're looking for the fake one. I'm trying to fool you, but if you can find it, I'll send you over to see Jack and his Jackie Sack, and there's some cool things in there. Are you ready?
I am.
Here we go. On this day in 2005, University of Virginia students Steve Huffman and Alexis Ohanian created the website Reddit. On this day, here are 3 fun facts about Reddit and 1 brutal sub of a lie.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking about the website Reddit, Carrie. Which one of these is not true? Number 1, the founders sold Reddit after 16 months from launching it for $30 to $50 million. It's now worth $35 billion. Number 2, Reddit is the 8th most popular website in the world. Number 3, the alien in Reddit's famous logo is named Snoo. Or lastly, 2025 was the very first profitable year for Reddit. Which of those is a lie?
Let's go with number 4.
No, that's absolutely true. Last year was the first year that Reddit turned a profit.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
That is.
All right, Deb, 1, 2, 3, or 4?
We're going to go 2.
We're going to go 2? All right, let's go 2. I like that. 2's fine. Let's go with Andrew. Andrew, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Good, buddy. We're talking about the website Reddit. Which one of these is not true? The founders, number 1, the founders sold Reddit after just 16 months after it launched for $30 to $50 million. It's now worth $35 billion. Number 2, Reddit is the 8th most popular website in the world. Or lastly, the alien in Reddit's famous logo is named Snoo.
Number 1.
It's the answer, buddy. You're a winner.
Yay!
There you go.
Woo!
Nice. Hey, do you know how much they actually sold it for?
I have absolutely no idea.
$10 to $20 million. It's now worth $35 billion.
Oh.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it was bought by Condé Nast.
Oh, that hurts.
And then they just put the juice on it and jacked it up. And yeah, that's like that Apple dude.
I was going to say, that reminds me of so many tech people who walked away.
Yeah, Jobs and Wozniak started Apple, but there was a third guy.
Yeah.
And the third guy was going broke and his car broke down, so he needed to buy a car. So he sold his shares of Apple, I think, back to Steve Jobs. And those shares now would be worth like $19 billion.
Oh.
That's
it was a nice car.
That's a jump off the building scenario. Reddit is the 8th most popular website in the world. I did not know that. And then the alien in Reddit's famous logo is Snoo. You know what that's short for?
No.
What's new?
Oh.
What's new? Snoo.
That makes sense, just like Reddit. Oh, I already read it.
Well, exactly what it is. Yeah, Reddit is exactly that. Reddit. You know,
Reddit.
I already read that. couple other things you may not know about Reddit before we get to the top of the hour. Former President Barack Obama sat for an Ask Me Anything thread, which is a lot of people do this thing, and it completely crashed the website. He did that in 2012.
Wow.
51% of Reddit's traffic originates in the U.S. All of the users that were on Reddit when it launched were completely fake, because it had no history.
Yeah.
So they had to create some history, and they just basically created a bunch of content, put it up on the site so that when you saw it, you thought some things were happening, and it jump-started the conversations, and off they went. What percentage of Reddit users are male?
Ooh, 70.
70?
61.
60 is the answer. Good job.
Wow.
You almost nailed it. And then lastly here, half of U.S. Reddit users are males between the ages of 18 and 49.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you ever go there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting website.
It's an interesting website, and when it really helps is when I'm filling in for host for you, because there's always a talker there.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, it's the last place I go every day when I write the show. Of all the websites, it's the last one I visit. I want to give the morning as much of a chance to load up with ridiculousness as possible, and then I get on there, and then it's also the last one I read before we go on the air, just to see if anything new popped up, because, I mean, there's some great stuff that happens on Reddit.
There is.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay right there.
It's almost time for poker. Tickets to the 2026 Real Radio Charity Poker Tournament will be available tomorrow at 8 a.m. Details at realradio.fm/poker.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
The roadways are busy, and so are emergency crews clearing up a couple of accidents around the area. All lanes are blocked on Severin Boulevard northbound at Michigan Street. All lanes are blocked southbound on Florida's Turnpike at US 192. Head towards Kenansville Road. Head south to Yeehaw Junction. You can get back onto the Turnpike from there. The on-ramp's partially blocked from 408 to I-4 eastbound. There's a crash getting cleared up. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Viome. That cabinet full of supplements, your body might not need half of them. Viome uses a simple at-home test to create personalized probiotics and nutrition plan based on your biology. Real science, real answers, real personalization. Check out Viome.com. Use code radio today.
Man, Tools Ace Hardware is Central Florida's Big Green Egg headquarters. That's right, offering the absolute largest selection of Big Green eggs and accessories. And right now, you can save big at Tools Ace for the entire month of June. How about $150 off a medium or large package, $200 off an extra large package? And everybody knows the Big Green Egg. It's that original ceramic Komodo cooker, and its design and airflow system allow unrivaled thermal properties, which means it can go from low to super high, which makes it a complete outdoor cooking solution. An oven, a smoker, and a grill all in one, and it can handle everything from tender ribs all the way to crispy pizza. Plus, every egg purchase comes with a limited lifetime warranty, and you can save yourself the trouble of putting it together or hauling it home, because Tools Ace offers free assembly and free local delivery on your Big Green Egg purchase. Shop their huge selection at any of their 14 Central Florida locations, or hop online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
Escape to Aquatica Orlando for an adventure unlike anywhere else. Slide into endless thrills and unwind with sandy beaches, wave pools, and lazy rivers. Come face to fin with unexpected new friends and enjoy lively events all year long. Every visit brings something new at Aquatica, the #1 outdoor water park in America. Save up to 55% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our 4th of July sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Dan Dennis here. Look, I don't need an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every single day, and it's awful. So do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
Kick off the summer stress-free and sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hi, it's Jack. In a shifting market, selling your home shouldn't add more stress. With over 13,000 five-star reviews, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Why
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately. Broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach. I thought those were good for me. What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements.
Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and beanbag share.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Yeah, I was gonna lawnmower.
For a limited time, get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Pickleball is on the rise. 46.8 million players nationwide, with a projected $5 billion industry by 2033. Looking to be part of this exciting growth? Crushyard offers a unique franchise opportunity, redefining the pickleball experience with indoor court, exceptional dining, craft drinks, and entertainment. This is your chance to invest in a rapidly growing brand shaping the future of leisure. For a limited time, you can own a piece of the action. Visit CrushYardFranchising.com to learn more. Crushyard, pickleball, bar, and lounge.
Save every day at Headquarter Hyundai. We've dropped prices on acres of new Hyundais. Visit HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Need a new roof or windows? Visit HBNUSA.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
More history at this year's World Cup as Cristiano Ronaldo becomes the only man to ever score in 6 tournaments.
Goes Cancelo delivering the cross!
Ronaldo scored twice to lead Portugal to the 5-0 win over Uzbekistan. 2 more matches are on tap for this evening. Panama takes on Croatia, and Colombia squares off with DR Congo.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM, HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station guaranteed human. We now return to the Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, Colbert crew. So actually, there was a couple comedians that did live shows or shows on OnlyFans to get attention. It only really worked for female comedians because guys are dumb enough to pay for it and think they might get naked, but they're not. It's just stand-up comedy. But it got her foot and a couple of people's foot in the door, no pun intended. But they're on Kill Tony, and they talked about it a few times now. Some female comics did do it their comedy, should I say, on OnlyFans. Have a great day.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, the texting service kind of corrected me, which they do all the time, and I appreciate greatly. Thank you, guys. No ego involved here at all. But they said, yeah, it's the number one revenue producer on OnlyFans does not get naked.
That is good to know.
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, I know that some of the famous people do have conversations maybe in a shirt with something that, you know, but I don't think those dudes are doing I don't think they're doing like graphic content or anything like that. So I mean, yes, obviously you can make some money doing it.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Let us know when you launch your page.
You never know, man. You never know. All right. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
Just let in Scott Brown in the building. I haven't seen him in a little while. And this Mitch walks in and I said, are you one of Orlando's premier financial advisors or a dude who works at Margaritaville? Because my man has shirts, I think a Waylon Jennings t-shirt on and flip-flops. And when I let him in, when I opened the door to let him in, and I know he can hear me out there, I just started laughing at him, and he started laughing at me because he knew. I can't even make eye contact with you right now. Out of here with that. So Scott Brown with It's Only Money coming up in just a few minutes as well.
You dress like that if you could.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you dress like that because you can.
Yeah.
For sure. Let me see what else I have here. So you guys have, are you updated on your phone, Jack?
I believe, the phone model itself is a recent phone.
It's so you have a recent phone. You
Yes.
have a working phone that you're
Yes.
happy with. Everything's fine. Deborah,
Yes.
how are you on yours?
Good.
You're good on yours.
Yeah.
Well, I've mentioned that I need one, and my phone reminds me daily that it's tired.
Right.
Yeah, it's tired. It's so tired. And so I read the story out of Newsweek today, and I guess I should probably run out and buy one because have you seen what they're expecting iPhones to be?
Prices?
Yes.
Because of microchips?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like.
It says that Apple, this is what Tim Cook said, that this is a Wall Street Journal interview that he published on June 17th, saying get ready for yourself because you're about to see some expensive phones. Cook said that the company has spent months trying to absorb the cost and shield customers from increases, but the situation has become unsustainable as suppliers pass on steep price hikes for memory. And the other thing that's going to happen is your iPhone is going to get more expensive.
Did they give you some numbers?
Well, here's the thing. It's a percentage. And it says that the average selling price is probably going to go up by 20%.
Oh.
And if it increases or if this
that could be like, $250.
Yeah, because it's $1,000 phone, is it not? I mean, they're $800 to $1,000.
Sometimes a little more.
Yeah,
it depends if you get the bigger one with more memory.
But your per day volume or your per day use for that's still one of the best purchases you'll make in your life.
Oh, yeah.
You agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they never break. I mean, my phone never. It's
Don't
just,
say that.
No, what
Oh,
I'm saying
boy.
it's just slowing down. This is only the third iPhone I've ever had, and I got my first one in 2008 or 9.
Yeah, I think this is only my third one as well.
I think this is my third one, and but yeah, they're saying it could go up by 20%, and a possibility of going up to 40%. Yeah. It says premium players like Samsung and Apple will raise their prices by 10% initially, but then if this doesn't kind of pan out, and of course we know with AI systems or AI data plants or data centers coming online, the ask for chips is ridiculous right now.
Yeah.
You remember the Ford Motor Company had a problem with this a couple of years ago? Do you guys remember that? Where they were having production issues and they were making cars, but the only thing the cars were short on were microchips, and they had them sitting in a giant parking lot, and they're like, yeah, look at all these brand new F-150s, and not one of them can go anywhere because none of them have chips. They just built them expecting when the chips came that they're going to send employees out there and just pop the chips in.
When I got my car, I had to wait 6 months for them to mail me the second key, the backup key, because of the microchip thing.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, here, we'll just mail it to you. I'm like, oh, okay.
It
And
says-
they did.
It says premium flagship models, including those by Apple, Samsung, and Google, could see prices rise between 5 and 10% initially. Mid-level Android devices could see an increase between 10 and 20%, and entry-level Android phones could potentially see a 40% increase right off rip, like right up front.
Yeah, I can't afford that.
See, I was going to say, you don't need the latest. You don't.
No.
I
Me?
mean, yes.
No, this is my wife's hand-me-down.
Yeah.
I don't ever buy a new phone.
Right.
I always get my wife's old one when she decides to upgrade because I don't really do much with it.
Right. And it's we kind of want the latest, so we want the best battery life and whatever they're selling on the newest version, but the changes have been so incremental moving, over the past few. The one I have now is not much different than the one I had 3 years ago.
The funny thing is, Jack, I agree with you 100%. I'm reading the story today. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You still get it.
This might as well be a block of heroin. There is no human being that's experienced a smartphone that could ever. I mean, you hear it's like, oh, we're going back to flip phones. The hell you are. Really? Really? You're going to go back to the 40s? Is that what you're going to do, buddy? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to go back to the 40s? Why not just get everything in newspapers again? Because that's what you're basically doing. You are literally pedaling backwards if you do that. If they charge $2,000 for that thing, it still would be lines out the door.
Oh, that's without a doubt.
Can I tell you, I don't know that there's a price increase that would keep people from buying smartphones. I think you would have to really get into the $3,000 range before people started thinking about it. And if it's financeable, and we know it is because they finance it right there on your phone bill.
That was the key when they went over from just buying it outright to
I'll just put this on your phone bill.
Oh, it's like, oh wait, it's only $30 a month.
That's
yeah,
right.
Okay, I can do that, right?
Boom.
Because you think your phone is costing you $30.
Yeah,
for the next 2 years.
Yeah, that's right. 2 years and that's it. And I remember when they went to that program as well. I'm like, this is the greatest idea they've ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to come out of the pocket for like $600, $700, $800 back then. That's what it was. and now it's going to be anywhere from like $800 to $1,200, depending on the model you get. I don't even have the jacked up model.
I know.
Like, I don't even have the big memory model or any of that stuff, and it's still damn expensive. What is your what is your phone bill a month? It's like set, right? You don't do it. It's like all the set. There's no more like extra charges anymore, right?
Not that
I don't pay the bills in my house, so I don't know.
Yeah. It's pretty set.
It's like just set.
Yeah.
And who are you with?
Now I'm with AT&T.
Yeah, I'm still with AT&T as well. How about you?
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile. Do you like it out there, by the way?
Yeah.
Do you go through that dead spot that we have out there? Does it work for you?
Where's the dead spot?
Yeah, right there at the corner of 44 and 46.
Really?
Oh yeah, dead as hell. That entire area is dead. You have to log on to Publix's Wi-Fi to even get a signal. You wouldn't be able. I wouldn't be able to. You can't text or call or anything. It's terrible.
I've never had that happen.
Yeah, it's probably because it's AT&T.
I jumped carriers because I wanted the phone upgrade and to get one of the new deals, which I did. So I'm kind of locked in for a little bit. But T-Mobile was the best carrier I've had
for service
and perks.
Really?
We get the MLB package.
You got Netflix for free. The
Disney.
MLB package.
Netflix for free?
Yeah.
And if you go on, isn't it T-Mobile Tuesdays?
Yeah, they have deals every Tuesday.
Like a pizza, you can get great discounts
really?
on. Yeah.
Discounts on gas.
Why am I with AT&T?
We've been asking you for that for a couple of years, buddy.
Especially because I've never had that dead spot there. And I can take phone calls and everything.
And I think isn't their service program as good as, or because I know at one point the reason I had AT&T is because the service program, when you look at the map, the service map at the US, it by far it was the best service you could get anywhere in the country.
That changes.
I don't know if that's the same way anymore.
It's not, and it's how they run tower space, and T-Mobile's network now is considered one of the best.
And I think my wife is on T-Mobile. Somebody just said Verizon doesn't know a dead space. I'm not talked to anybody who has Verizon.
I used to.
Oh, did you?
I had a work phone that was on Verizon.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had.
It was good,
perks.
But they were expensive.
Yeah.
And but now they were getting their ass kicked by all these other discount carriers using the same network.
Yeah, like Mint.
Yeah. Now they have the bring 4 phones over. It's $25 a month, and
Wow, really?
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, the thing is like I don't really pay attention to the carrier because it doesn't really ever affect the use for me, except for this dead spot in a big part of our city. I mean, like the corner I turn to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's completely dead there.
Yeah, you want to make sure, and it's tough because you have to talk to the people who are in the same area as you, whether in your home community and your work community. You want to make sure you have a signal.
Right. And I'm not on a plan now. Like my plan's been like long gone, so I could just change if I wanted to, right?
100%. They don't even have plans anymore.
Oh, really? And so
I mean, they do, but they don't lock you up the way they used to.
And do you get bonuses? Like if I change to T-Mobile, don't they have like big discounts for the phone because you have to have a different phone, right?
When you don't have to have a different phone anymore. If that phone is paid off, it can be unlocked if it's not unlocked already.
Really?
Right? And you can just take that phone. You don't want that. The incentive for you to jump to a new carrier is to get a new phone discount. Like they'll give you a premium of a new phone, and it might be, and they may give you a trade-in on that, although that's so old, maybe not.
Yeah.
But jumping to a new carrier is sometimes how you get the best deal. Because a lot of times, many times, those deals are for new customers. They finally started doing it for existing customers as well, because I think so many people were complaining that it's like, wait, I've been loyal, and you're giving these new people, discounts that I'm not eligible for.
Exactly. I'm trying to find the what model I have here.
Oh,
this is an iPhone 11. And how old is that?
I remember them. That's about 7 years old.
7 years, is that what it is? It doesn't say what year it is. I have Apple Cash. I have a balance. Look at that. Got some money there. How about that?
Well, they come out with an iPhone every year, and we're expecting the announcement of the 18 soon.
Yeah, I will need that.
No.
And my camera's even good. Like I don't need all the super camera stuff or anything really it does. I just want one that in the charge. Really, the reason I want to get rid of this is because it's just not holding a charge anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it used to be where I could charge it up. Obviously you plug it in when you go to bed. You wake up in the morning, and that 100% charge would usually take me through the day with no problem whatsoever. Because I'm not like on my phone doing social all day, but I do use it. And now like it's almost dead now.
Yeah. The 11's a little old. I mean, I went from a 14. Then I jumped to a 17.
Yeah.
And, 3 years is good. I've had a phone for 4 years. After that, now you're 5. After that, you're 5 generations.
And didn't Apple get busted slowing down the data service if you didn't upgrade? That doesn't happen anymore either, or does it?
There's been some...
I'm sure they'll tell you it's not happening anymore.
Exactly.
No other carriers really had that happen, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it was like new operating systems that weren't designed to run on the older models, and some of that might have been intentional.
Okay.
Whereas, so your phone was no longer working as good. There's a new one out. You're seeing all the hype, and your phone is now slower. You're not imagining it because it was slower.
Yeah.
And so then it's like, all right, I'll get a new one.
Yeah. Somebody just texted and said, right now, if I switch to T-Mobile, I'll get a free iPhone 17. That's great, dude. I mean, that's like way better than the 11. That's 6 better than the 11.
It is 6 better than the 11.
Yeah, I mean, I can do the math, buddy. I'm smart like that sometimes.
You got the 18 coming out this year. So 17 is right now is the latest, greatest phone.
Is it really?
That's what I got.
I mean, if I get the extra memory, do I have to upgrade? I mean, I've never run out of memory ever. Like, I'm not even close. I'm not even close.
Then don't worry about it.
I don't like download any app. I like just have the regular apps you're supposed to have. That's it.
They've made it so easy, and I assume it's probably the same for Android. I don't know. I live in an iPhone world, but taking the old phone, you pair it with the new one, then suddenly all your stuff is on the new one. They made it so much easier just to do that.
Guy said he got his at Target. Another person said just switch to T-Mobile. Hold on, coming back here real quick. Just switch to T-Mobile and got a free iPhone 17 Max, Pro Max, the big one.
You don't need that.
I don't need that? You don't tell me what I need.
Nah,
why would I need it? It's heavy.
You're not going to want you'll get a sore elbow.
Oh, stop it. Get out of here.
From holding it up.
Get out of here.
All the time you're looking through TikTok.
I don't even have TikTok.
You have to hold your phone up. Yeah, you're going to get tennis elbow.
Get out of here. TikTok elbow?
Yeah.
All right, 77031. Our buddy Scott Brown up next with It's Only Money. Stay right there.
Real Radio is the News Junkie.
The sheriff can confirm the clothing seen in the video may have been purchased from Walmart.
How can you confirm something may have happened? You confirm something did happen. You don't confirm something might happen. I can confirm that I may go home and have mimosas after the show.
Can I cowshe that one? Can I bet on whether the mimosas I think the mimosas might happen.
The News Junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
The roadways are busy and so are emergency crews clearing up a couple of accidents around the area. All lanes are blocked on Severin Boulevard northbound at Michigan Street. All lanes are blocked southbound on Florida's Turnpike at US 192. Head towards Kenansville Road. Head south to Yeehaw Junction. You can get back onto the Turnpike from there. The on-ramp's partially blocked from 408 to I-4 eastbound. There's a crash getting cleared up. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Inn.
This report is sponsored by Viome. Swallowing random supplements and hoping for the best? Bold strategy. Viome creates custom supplements based on what your body actually needs. Start with a simple at-home test. Go to Viome.com. Use code radio. That's Viome.com. Use code radio today.
June is Men's Health Month, and that's super important because men are hard-headed. What do I mean? Too many men ignore symptoms. You delay doctor visits. You wait until something's about to fall off before you even do anything about it. That's called being reactive. That is not the way to do it. You want to be proactive because that's how you keep yourself from getting sick down the road and having giant health problems. It is the number one issue. Heart disease is the number one killer in America, and in 30% of those cases, you will not get a symptom. There will be zero warning. That's why you have to be proactive and get over to Life Imaging and get this free heart scan. It's just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. I always think about that couple that got that gym membership, but before they went to the gym, they went to Life Imaging to see if they were capable, if their hearts could take it. The woman was fine. The dude was in the hospital 2 days later getting bypass surgery to save his life. And we hear that story all the time. That's why we urge you guys to get over and get this heart scan. And it's so easy to make your appointment. This is all you have to do. Just simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's it. pound 250, say that keyword free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds. Then you can make that appointment that literally could change and save your life. And guys, while you're there, please ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection saves lives. It's Life Imaging.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
Storm season is here. Central Florida. Is your home ready? Renewal by Andersen is offering storm season savings with buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 full year. You know, storms and hurricanes have caused tens of billions of dollars in damage across Florida. And that means now is the perfect time to prepare your home before the next storm is even on the radar. The good news is Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact Windows and Doors are built for Florida homes. They're designed to help stand up to severe weather. But you know, Florida homeowners don't just choose their windows for storm protection. They also improve energy efficiency year-round, which means added comfort and lower energy bills. All you need to do is schedule a free in-home design consultation where their experts will guide you through the full replacement process from design to install. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com and choose your savings today, or stop by their showroom off of Lee Road in Winter Park. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Listen to Real Radio in your smart home. Just tell Alexa to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
There once was a magic. Sorry. At Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, we don't do fairy tales. We do real, like real adventures to Mars or real journeys into the future to see how imagination can really take us to strange new worlds, and real trips into the past where we meet heroes and legends way ahead of their time. Real rockets, real astronauts, real adventure, all at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Discover something real.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Hi, my air conditioner isn't working.
We're hosting a pet rock adoption telethon.
Pet rocks?
The internet says they're endangered.
Rocks are everywhere.
You know what's everywhere?
Frank Gay is everywhere. I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have AC problems, you need help now. One of our licensed and certified technicians can have your AC blowing cold air in no time. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Pickleball is on the rise. 46.8 million players nationwide with a projected $5 billion industry by 2033. Looking to be part of this exciting growth? Crushyard offers a unique franchise opportunity, redefining the pickleball experience with indoor courts, exceptional dining, craft drinks, and entertainment. This is your chance to invest in a rapidly growing brand shaping the future of leisure. For a limited time, you can own a piece of the action. Visit CrushYardFranchising.com to learn more. Crushyard, pickleball, bar, and lounge.
Meet Sophia, a huge soccer fan. With her Real Unlimited from Total Wireless, she's streaming 3 games, video calling her cousin in Mexico,
and running the quiniela all on my new Samsung Galaxy.
She's practically running the whole tournament from her phone.
Good thing I have Total Wireless.
Switch to Total Wireless Total Max 5G or All Access plans to get on a network that won't put you second. Plus, a Samsung Galaxy on us. Total Wireless, your own Real Unlimited. Offer ends 7/8/2026 or while supplies last. Advised taxes and fees may apply.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Reese Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Real Radio 104.1.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Hey, how's it, Ohana? Yeah, Jimmy, man, get into T-Mobile. 4-line plan, all new phones. It's really the best deal, man, and they have the coverage. Anyway, Jack, man, you're right, because they don't offer the incentive for loyalty. My grandfathered in plan is from Nextel, which went to Sprint, and I had a company discount still from a company I don't work for anymore. But yeah, man, T-Mobile all the way. Aloha.
Aloha, brother. And I think we get a discount for being with iHeart, do we not, for AT&T?
I don't know.
Well, we used to.
Yeah.
Of course, it was like 50,000 years ago. Who knows anymore?
Like when Nextel was a company.
Beep, beep. They gave us a free Nextel, and I gave it back to them one day later. That thing beeped one too many times. I was like, can't do that. I'm not hearing the beep beep, dude. That's not happening. I literally walked right up to the guy and I said, here you go. I'm just going to go buy another plan. There's no way, because they gave him to the whole show.
Yes.
So the entire show, when you would beep beep somebody else, because we were on the same network, you'd get beep beep. We had two people on the show that talked all the time. So my phone's going beep 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 beep. I swear I just took the battery out of it and I walked it into the station the very next day and said, this is yours now.
This is the most Jim Colbert thing I think you've ever said.
There's no way I could do that ever in a million
right?
years. Like, I can't have a ceiling fan that ticks, much less a phone that goes beep beep every 5 seconds.
It competes with the ticking in your head.
God almighty, dude. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. And let's do It's Only Money.
Helping people passionate about planning for their future rise above investment myths to build real wealth.
Isn't that really just common sense financial advice?
It's both.
Oh, okay.
It's Only Money with Scott Brown from Edgewater Family Wealth.
You get louder, Scott Brown. Ready?
Yay! He's back.
He's back. Look at this. Look at this hero in his shorts and flip-flops. How dare you?
You know, I can hear you out there when you're ragging on me. Like, I'm coming on the air in a few minutes, and you act like...
I couldn't even make eye contact.
Literally...
I see that. I walk in there, I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of wild. There's literally one of Orlando's premier financial advisors, and he's sitting on a table in our lobby with his dangling-ass flip-flops and shorts and a shirt where Abraham Lincoln's playing a Stratocaster.
Now, who would you rather want to plan your retirement than someone who already looks like they're living their best life?
But he literally turns his back on me. Like, he opens the door and turns his back and walks away.
Because I'm so pissed off.
In disgust.
I'm so pissed off. I want to be in shorts and flip-flops.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah.
Welcome to our world.
Good.
How's things? Everything good? Yeah.
It's good to be back. It's good to see everybody.
It's good to see you as well, man.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get into the stuff that you sent over, by the way, Scott Brown is with Edgewater Family Wealth. That's edgewaterfamilywealth.com. Fiduciaries in town for almost 40 years, giving you and your family great advice to make sure your portfolio earns long into your life so you can have that great retirement you dream about. That's what Scott does, helps you kind of reach those goals, and does it with real talk without the language of financiers. And that's a crazy thing to say.
I'll wear real shoes, too, by the way.
Thank you for that.
No, I know I had talked to Jimmy about this earlier. I know that you have topics that you wanted to talk about, but I've been seeing something, too, that has me a little concerned. And it's this new SEC rule that I was hoping if we have time to get to later on. For those who don't know, new reporting, they're trying to take away the 6-month reports. So let's say we have a really crappy holiday shopping season. Under this new rule, we wouldn't hear about it until August.
Well, yeah. So currently it's quarterly reports.
Quarterly reports,
right?
And
they want to take it to, and they're not. So you can report under the new law that has not been passed yet. You can report quarterly as a company if you want, but you can also delay it for 6 months. So it's kind of, it's. There are pros and cons to it.
I was going to say, as an investor, what would that say to someone who's trying to pick out funds for retirement?
Well, it would certainly, if you're a stock picker and you're into fundamentals and you want to know what earnings are, what they're projected to be, it certainly would give you pause if a company that normally reports quarterly suddenly decided maybe we're going to pass on this quarter. Certainly that would, and that would probably cause a sell-off in the stock. But that also, keep in mind that a lot of the reporting or a lot of the fundamental information that we digest as investors comes from analysts. So analysts rely on the quarterly report, but it may be, I think all credible companies will probably give some kind of guidance on the quarter. Now, on the other side of the coin, the argument is if a company is preoccupied with the quarter, that they're not looking at the long term, right? So if you have a CEO who's, let's say his compensation or her compensation is based on every quarter. So every quarter, if the stock price doesn't do well, it somehow negatively impacts their compensation. A lot of people say, well, if we take that away from them, they'll focus more on the long-term viability of the company, and that could be a good thing, right? So the argument against the quarterly reporting has always been that. It's always been companies are way too preoccupied with what they're going to report on the quarter versus their long-term health. So like I know like if Warren Buffett would say quarterly reporting's kind of pointless because he's more focused on 10 years from now. But on the other side, to your point, is, if you're an investor and you own Berkshire or you own Microsoft or Apple or whatever it is, you might want to know on a quarterly basis what how many iPhones are they going to sell? Right. You guys were talking about iPhones. How many iPhones are they going to sell? So I think it could be a little of both. It could be a good thing and a bad thing, but I suspect that really reputable companies will stick to the quarterly reporting of some kind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Scott always brings in some questions to talk about, and we'll get to that now. You said you want me to tell you about my wealth DNA outcome.
Yeah, what'd you think?
What did Bratcher say to you?
About you?
Yeah.
He said you're nuts. No, he said...
do you remember what because I don't remember.
I don't think he told me what the results were.
Do you guys remember what it was?
Search your email. They email you the results.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of looked at your results, and you are a control and stability guy.
Yeah, that's it, yes.
Yeah. So your gut triad, as they say in the talk, is you're more worried about independence and control. You're not a person, you don't come across, at least in the testing, as a person who's like trying to beat the market.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to ride the market.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to beat it. I want to ride it.
You don't see money as an achievement. You see money as a comfort tool.
It's a safety net for me to ensure that I don't live the life my parents and my grandparents and all my family members had to live when they had no money and depended on just a few dollars for Social Security. That's the last thing I want for my family and myself.
Yeah, loss of control and vulnerability was your key worry. And that comes from your upbringing. Yeah. Same as mine. My upbringing was the same. My mother, my parents divorced when I was young. My mother struggled. We lived with my grandparents. I saw all of the tumult that brought on. People were, worried, and I saw her fret, and I saw my grandparents trying to figure out how to take care of us, and that drives how I think as well. So I think this wealth DNA thing that we came up with, and I did it with Dr. Christopher Morin, who's a PhD in economics. He and I came up with the concept, and he developed this for me. And what I'm finding out in talking to people is I've never had a person say, this doesn't sound like me.
Right, yeah.
I've had lots of people say, this has been very helpful in me controlling my own emotions when I'm dealing with money. So if you go to edgewaterfamilywealth.com, you pull down the wealth DNA, you can take the test, we email you the results, doesn't cost anything. It's kind of cool.
And I got to tell you, it goes to so many different plays in my life as well. Like when I go to casinos, I don't play casino games because the odds aren't good for me. I want to play against another player I think I can beat. My odds are better against somebody I've seasoned myself against. I can't beat the slot machines or the craps table for me long term because I don't know enough about it. So I never play games of chance like that when I gamble. Right. And I don't gamble anywhere else. Yeah. And I save money, and nobody in my family ever went on vacation. In 58 years that I knew my family, all generations of my family, not one time do I ever remember anybody in my family going on a vacation. All they did was work.
Yeah.
And they never got anything out of it. And I told myself when I left town that I would never be in that position in my life. So I don't really take risks like that. It's the reason I don't drive a big fancy car and I can afford to. I just don't do that because I don't. That's just not the way I do things.
Well, and again, we all have reasons for how we are. How some people go the opposite direction of their parents. Some people kind of fall in line with their parents. You see that sometimes too. But I think again, if you're a person who's kind of unsure, why do I do that? When the market goes down, do I want to sell everything?
Right. Yeah.
Or conversely, why is it everything I hear about sounds good to me? I buy some Bitcoin. NVIDIA, I should buy some NVIDIA. Of course, that's well after things have already gone up when you make those decisions. So if you want to understand yourself and not to say that people don't have some self-awareness, but when it comes to money, I find people do struggle to have some self-awareness.
Also, Scott, the one thing is like, but it's a bad thing though, and I think my personality is in a sense where I can kind of see my good and bad parts, because the bad part of that is I don't take any risks. So I've probably left a lot of money on the table by not making or taking some chances, buying different funds or something like I didn't buy any SpaceX or anything like that. I don't get into these big IPOs. Just I don't roll the dice like that, and it's probably cost me tens of thousands of dollars over my life.
Well, I think if you talk to a person and they say, look, if I could earn, I'll make up a number, 6%, but I have, my downside is only 2 or 3%. Some people are in that world where they're like, the probabilities of me making 5 or 6% are pretty high. The probability of me losing 20% is very low. I'm okay with that. Some people will say, well, man, I want to earn 10% a year. Now, I could argue you don't know why you want to earn 10%.
Right, yeah.
We can talk about that another time.
Yeah.
But whenever you bring 10% or 12% or 15% or 20 or 30 or 40% into the equation, you must know the exact opposite lives on the other side,
right.
And you must admit to yourself that you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Because the more volatile something is, the higher the potential return, but the volatility doesn't go away.
Right. And I would never be able to live with that. I would never be able to carry that around. I would think about it daily. It would be bad.
Well, yeah, and if you were private equity or venture capital, those people live in that world. So if something goes to zero, they just go, well, we'll get the next thing. That's the world they live in. Most people can't live
Do not want to do that at all. The stress would drive me crazy. It made me lose my damn hair, dude.
Yeah, see?
So why is hiring a financial advisor like hiring a fishing guide?
So are you a fisherman? I can't remember.
I do like to fish. I don't fish as much as I used to, but I used to freshwater fish. I can't go on boats because I get small boats. I get sick.
Yeah.
But I used to freshwater fish all the time when I lived back home.
So I grew up stomping around Tampa Bay in the mangroves, and so I consider myself an okay trout, redfish kind of guy.
Yeah, right on.
So one day, I became a little bit successful, so I went out and bought myself a boat.
Yeah.
You know how this story ends, and so I got the boat. With
a multi-$1,000 loss.
I got the power poles. I got the trolling motor. I mean, I got everything you can buy on this. Oh, it's a bad little Scout bay boat.
Nice.
Yeah, and so I had that for about 4 years. The trailer rusted out. I had to replace that. The trolling motor stopped working almost right away. One power pole went. You know all the stories, right?
Sure.
So, $60,000-$70,000 later, I still can't catch fish.
Bring out another $1,000.
Yeah. So at some point, I'm like, I'm going to sell this boat, and I sold this boat to some other sucker, and I started going back to Boca Grande 3 times a year and fishing with my buddy Danny, who's a guide. I don't have a boat to deal with. I don't have a rusted trailer. I don't have power poles to fix. I just go catch redfish till I'm sick of it. Then I go have a beer and he washes the boat.
That's
right?
great.
Yeah. So having a financial advisor is a little like that, right? Like I don't know where the fish are. He fishes every day.
Right.
I don't know what bait to use. He goes and gets the bait at 5:00 in the morning while I'm still sleeping.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And so a financial advisor is a little like that. It doesn't guarantee you're going to catch fish. It doesn't guarantee your returns are going to be great. But the odds are a good financial advisor knows where the fish are. Right. And again, it doesn't mean you're always going to catch them, but it saves you a lot of time. Right. Somebody said something interesting the other day. You're not paying me to manage your money, based on or to manage your portfolio. What you're paying me for is the 40 years I've been doing this.
Right, yeah.
You're paying me for the 40 years of learning what not to do and shortcutting you to that 40 years of information. So I would much rather get up in the morning, drive to the West Coast, catch 40 redfish, eat a nice dinner, and come home rather than get the boat out, go get the gas, go to Walmart and buy shrimp that aren't going to work anyway.
And that's why they say your best friend is the friend that has the boat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think in a lot of ways, the same reason you hire a fishing guide is the same reason you hire a financial
You got to put you in the environment, in a positive environment.
The best position.
So that you can have the best success, the most possible success.
Yes.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
And then the last one here is kind of interesting because there was a story this week that kind of reminded me of this. Do you happen to know a guy named Faison Love? He's an actor/comedian.
I do not.
He was just busted. I say busted. He was just taken into custody in Tampa for not paying his child support.
Oops.
He was the guy in Elf. He was the black store manager in the movie Elf.
Okay.
Right? The guy who ran the store,
Yep.
who was, that's him. Like, he had major success with this movie. He's had some other movies and stuff, and he's dead broke. And the question here is, why are so many smart people bad with money?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know that Faison is a smart guy, but I think a lot of people who assume people have money keep it because they know what they're doing. And I think people believe that with smart people. Doctors, lawyers, whatever the case may be, are going to be automatically great with their money because they do so many other things well.
Well, they think that.
Yeah.
So,
but they're not.
So, well, if you had a room full of financial advisors, you said, what's the hardest profession to work with? They wouldn't hesitate. They'd say engineers. Now, I know there are engineers listening right now cringing. You know who you are. But to an engineer, I mean, clearly engineers are smart. They build bridges. Yeah. They have to do how much concrete in this and how much rebar.
Their job is solving problems.
But their job is definitive. In other words, 2 + 2 always equals 4 in the world of an engineer. Whereas in my world, it almost never equals 4. 2 + 2 equals -7. 2 + 2 equals 15. There's a rhythm to it, and there's a randomness to it. There's cycles to things. But for an engineer, it is difficult that they can't say, if I do enough research, this will definitely work out the way I think it will, because I don't care how much research you do. It won't definitely work out the way it will work out, and it will work out long term. But where engineers and oftentimes physicians who are notoriously bad investors get into trouble is they think their intelligence, and they're highly intelligent people, translates to another field. When I wouldn't attempt to do surgery on anybody. And a physician certainly shouldn't be managing their own money in most cases.
Yeah, it's a hyper-focused intellect.
It is.
I mean, and as a rule, when you go to school for that, especially when you get into med school, you leave everything else behind. There's no more physics or anything like that.
No.
You're supremely focused on whatever discipline in medicine that you're doing.
And there's two problems there. I've had enough physicians, and I have some clients who are physicians who are amazing. But I've had some physicians in the past, and the problem for a physician or any high earning occupation is you're also a target, right? So not only have you been told you're smart your whole life, but on top of that, everybody you meet has an idea for you, right? And you believe, yeah, I mean, clearly I'm a neurosurgeon, so why not own a trucking company? You know what I mean? These are the kinds of things I get from some of my doctors.
The logistics are a piece of cake and nothing ever breaks down.
Yeah, it's never a problem. So clearly a bakery makes perfect sense.
Hey, let me ask you a question before we get out of here today. Scott Brown with us today, Edgewater Family Wealth, edgewaterfamilywealth.com. By the way, you should go there immediately and take that wealth DNA test.
Yeah.
If you want to learn how you think and look at money, and even if you don't think you're that way, answer those questions honestly. It only takes about 10 minutes or so to take it, and you will get some information that'll blow you away. It's fun, actually.
It is fun.
It's very interesting to see what it tells you about yourself.
And real quickly, if you're married, I would have your spouse do it along with you and then compare notes, because there'll be a lot of nodding going on. Yeah, you do that. Mm-hmm.
Don't let her police you. Don't
Yeah.
So tell me about this. Just real quick here. You got 30 seconds on the NASDAQ sell-off that's been happening now for the last 3 or 4 days.
I mean, it's a cycle. Clearly, look, common sense.
Yeah.
The market's been screaming. Chips have been screaming. What we're seeing now is a slowdown in the economy. Just a tiny bit. Inflation's up a little bit. There are several issues. Again, is the Fed going to raise rates? There are several things kind of pushing back. There's a little bit of a headwind. So it makes perfect sense if you got stocks like NVIDIA or Micron or stocks like that are up 400% over the last 24 months. People are going to start taking profits. It's just a cycle.
Yeah. The reason I ask is because you hear rumors about when things like that. You read a lot of stuff like that, and a lot of it say it's just the uncertainty of AI being successful because of the .com bubble. They're trying to parallel that and saying, well, yeah, there are a lot of .coms out there, but only a few made it through, and they believe that the same thing is kind of happening with AI. We hear about all the AI agents and all AI companies, but only so many of them can actually be successful, and that's what I hear is it's kind of making it uncertain for investors in that particular sector.
Well, there are people that believe AI can eat itself, meaning it can create so much of an opportunity for people to develop their own products and services through AI that eventually 2 or 3 of these companies may win out, a bunch of them may go away. But the difference between this and .com is most of these companies have real earnings. The .com thing, many of those did not.
Yeah, didn't have anything.
Yeah.
They were just there.
Yeah.
Deb got some news for us?
Florida updates sloth ownership rules. SpaceX launches a Starfall demo mission. That's an interesting one. And the first AI-generated art museum opens. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
You got us. Take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and get the hell out of here on Tuesday.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
The steaminess isn't going anywhere. Hi there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist TJ Springer. Hot, humid, feels like temps in the mid to even upper 100s through the remainder of our Tuesday, at least at times. Could see a few showers and thunderstorms, especially north of Orlando. One or two of those maybe on the stronger side. We'll have to watch out for that. They'll fade away through the overnight with temperatures back in the mid to upper 70s. Then for our Wednesday, we are expecting a weak cold front to try to work into north central Florida, bringing the shower and storm threat upward. A little more coverage for our Wednesday afternoon. Scattered showers and storms with highs staying hot in the low to mid 90s. From the Fox 35 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist TJ Springer.
This report is sponsored by Advanced Air Home Service. One call solves it all.
Dispatch, this is Mindy. Advanced Air Home Services. Putting off fixing electrical problems in your home can be a real hazard. Visit AdvancedAirandHeat.com to take care of your electrical problems today. Advanced Air Home Services. License EC 13010897.
Make your home look like new. Do it for the summer, but sit back, relax, and let the experts take over. I'm talking about Raphael and his crew at We Paint Everything. WePaintEverything.com is the website. If you're looking for more than just a painter, these are painting experts, real pros who consult you all the way through your project, whether it's interior, exterior, rentals, forever home, big job, little job, weird job. They've got a service for pretty much everything. They paint everything, and they can make your home look brand new. They painted my house last month. Absolutely great job. In 3 days, I feel like I have a new home, and it still looks great, and I expect it to look that way for many years to come. It's full house exterior painting, interior, soft washing, garage floor coatings, decks. You name it, they can do it. Call today for a free in-home consultation at 407-657-2000. Family-owned company. They'll treat you like family. Raphael and his crew at WePaintEverything.com. Based locally in Winter Park with over 75 years of painting experience.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with zero down. Plus, make zero payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles. Thousands in savings. Put zero down. Make zero payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
To everyone looking to add some extra flavor to their summer, come try the new Culver's Jalapeno Jack Pub Burger. Our team member Steven is here to tell you all about it.
When you're in the mood for delicious food between your road trips, pool days, and summer game days, you can always count on Culver's. All of our butter burgers are made to order with fresh, never frozen beef. And our Jalapeno Jack Pub Burger has just the spicy kick you need. Zesty pepper jack cheese, creamy jalapeno sauce, all on a lightly buttered brioche bun with juicy tomato and crisp lettuce. It's the kind of bold flavor that brings extra joy to every fun-filled moment. You can even make it a chicken sandwich if that's your thing. But like summer, it's only here for a limited time. So order now with the Culver's app. And don't forget to join Delicious Rewards to earn points with every bite.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for Life Imaging FLA. June is Men's Health Month, and with Father's Day right around the corner, there's something that every single family should think about, and of course, that is your heart health. You know, too many men are hard-headed, they ignore symptoms, delay doctor visits, they wait till something feels wrong before they take action. That is not the way to do it. You need to be proactive, not reactive. Men do like to avoid preventive care, and heart disease is the #1 killer. That's not a good equation. Prevention matters before symptoms appear. Get over to Life Imaging FLA and get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value, and there are no dyes, no injections, and you keep your clothes on the entire time. And guys, they make it so easy to make your appointment. Just pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. That's all you have to do. Pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan. They will connect you in seconds. It is time to make that call. Your greatest gift is your health. Do it today, and don't forget when you're there, ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection saves lives. It's Life Imaging FLA.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Buy one, get two free at Pyrospot Fireworks. Pyrospot Fireworks is celebrating 250 years of freedom and fireworks with free bonus gifts while supplies last. Shop Florida's best fireworks and best specials with the largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks. Plan your own incredible fireworks show with their on-site videos and helpful staff. Locations in Eustis, Longwood, and Sanford, or you can shop online at iwantfireworks.com. That's iwantfireworks.com. Be a backyard hero at Pyrospot Fireworks.
The biggest sporting event in the world, and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. For every match, every goal, every superior play on the world's biggest stage. Because from the pitch to the pour, superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
102 miles ago, the oil light came on. 100 miles ago, you noticed. Now, it's time to head to Take 5. This oil change, fall in love with your car all over again. In just 10 minutes, your dream technician will check your tire pressure, top off fluids, change your oil, and verify with Carfax exactly what your car really needs. All while keeping you in the driver's seat. Take 5, the stay in your car 10-minute oil change. Find your nearest shop at take5.com.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword HeartScan.
Our friends at TK Law want to remind us to look ahead. So looking ahead on Real Radio tomorrow with the Monsters in the Morning. Hear all about what happened at today's employee rally. Plus your chance to win $2,500 with the first keyword of the day at 8 a.m. on the Monsters. Now, when it comes time for you to look ahead for you and your family, whether it's will, estate planning, trust Ray Trenley and the team at TK Law online at onefirmforlife.com.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim, and Deb is here.
Hello.
Jack is as well.
Yo.
Our buddy Scott Brown from Edgewater Family Wealth likes to hang out for the last segment and chill out.
I do.
He's got his flops on. Mm-hmm. He's loving life.
Stop hating, man.
And that's EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. Look, I got to tell you, I got to tell you, this thing that you're doing today is so perfectly you, and it's so perfect. Like I've read a lot about you. I understand your stature in the community when it comes to what you do. Like I did this way before you came on the air with us. I knew all the stuff because that's what I do with every client, right? You
weren't expecting the flip-flops?
And I just, it's perfect. You are perfect for this show because you are what we really talk about the most. Like the most qualified people. And the fact that you can do what you're doing right now lets me know the confidence that you have to do that and still be in that position is great. That's exactly what I look for in people to come on the show and tell other people about them because you've got that integrity and that little bit of swagger that makes it fun to do business with you.
I'm just a regular dude, man.
Yeah.
Come
Okay.
on. Come on.
Sure thing. Regular guy. Mm-hmm. That's EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com.
I believe it.
Yeah.
You don't have to agree so quickly, Jack.
The DNA wealth test is a must, though. I'm serious. And I kind of fought taking it for a while because I'm kind of like that occasionally.
Yeah.
I don't really
You didn't want to know.
I didn't want to move anything quick, and I didn't want to know.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell me something good.
Yeah. It did. It wasn't bad. You're all right.
But
nothing therapy can't fix.
Go take it. And I got to tell you, I agree with you. You should take it with your wife or take it and then compare.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I think it'll be a really cool, interesting thing, and maybe get you on the path to maybe, doing a little bit more for yourself financially, making some changes in your life where you're saving more, not spending as much, going through and really kind of, going through your budget with a fine-tooth comb to make sure you're spending your money properly.
Yeah, I think it'll keep you from doing things that would normally be detrimental to your cause.
100%. Deb, let's get some news.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on The Jim Colbert Show.
Well, we were hoping this was going to happen, and it has to a certain extent. Sloth importers will need a new permit here in Florida. According to Representative Anna Escamani, who obtained an FWC memo, sloth importation is no longer covered by Florida's, quote, blanket import permits, end quote. Now, any facility intending to house sloths will have to apply for a free, quote, wildlife importation permit, end quote, before importing sloths into Florida. The FWC made that change after the deaths of more than 50 sloths intended for Sloth World, the now defunct sloth attraction under construction on I Drive in Orange County, because nothing says conservation like an attraction on I Drive in Orange County.
For animals.
SpaceX successfully launched the Starfall demo mission this morning, shortly before 7 o'clock from the Kennedy Space Center, to test a capsule designed to retrieve cargo from orbit. Here's NASA's spaceflight with the call.
That's liftoff, and we have a Falcon 9 with a Starfall demonstration mission going into a really weird mission here, folks. Let's stand by for the sound.
Okay.
Now, when NASA says it's weird, but the Starfall capsule can bring up to a ton of material back to Earth, boosting future space manufacturing.
Interesting. Also, I know that there is an issue with traffic up there. Remember, we've talked about decommissioned satellites and how they're going to get those things out of orbit because it's starting to get a little crowded up there. And I thought maybe that's what they were talking about, going up there and like scooping those things up and bringing them back.
But I know there's a Florida company that is working on just something like that. It would be like a what's the automatic vacuum? The Roomba?
Yeah, like
it would be like the Roomba for space.
It just bounces around, scooping them up.
Exactly. And then finally,
scares the dog.
I know. Speaking of technology, what's being called the world's first museum dedicated to AI-generated art.
Yeah, what the?
Opened in downtown Los Angeles. It's called Dataland.
Slop Museum.
And creators say it's a living museum where the art changes in response to the visitors. As visitors walk around and the art reacts, the museum is meant to feel, quote, responsive, adaptive, and alive, end quote. Tickets start at $50.
Damn.
Some critics say AI has no place in art, amen, and have questioned the kind of power resources needed to keep something like Dataland running.
Yeah.
I'd like to know how the art would react if you walked by and said, this sucks.
Yeah, you want to do something cool with art, just save your money and go to a Meow Wolf and just thank me later when you do that.
There you go.
That is like one of the coolest experiences you can have as a person who loves or experiences or appreciates art. Just go to Meow Wolf and save your $50.
And you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
Thank you very much, young lady.
Sure.
Who do we have to thank today?
The one, the only, the wonderful Scott Brown. Headquarter Family Wealth. Yay!
He's back. It's really him, people. It's really him.
And then last but never least, Sam Bowen, Candace Rich, and Alicia Bulware for running our YouTube chat.
Everybody behind the ropes, you know the rules. Jack, question of the day?
Don't look him in the eye.
Did you take regular family vacations growing up?
Oh, goodness. That's a great question. Did you?
Oh, yeah.
You did? Okay.
Kinda.
We did one.
Yeah.
We did one. I remember it.
I remember one as well.
Yeah. I think I got into Disney when I was 12 or 13 years old, and our uncle still had to take us. Gosh, I'll go 38% say they did.
48%.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I would have been way off.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I was like 74%.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. You people need to get out of the house.
Did you take a lot of vacations when you were?
Every year, but that's because my mother's from Colombia, so to see my grandparents and my uncles and aunts and cousins. Exactly. It does, yeah.
Who's in for Animal House tomorrow?
We've got Daryl Payne with Pawfection Dog
Very
Training.
Nice.
Yeah.
Couple segments there. So if you have some behavioral problems with your dog, call in tomorrow. Daryl will give you some free advice. Plus, we're starting the new segment with him. He's got a little fact thing going on as well. Scott Maxwell joins us tomorrow. Of course, Ross will be in tomorrow as well. So big show coming up on Wednesday. We hope you join us for sure.
Oh, and it's going to be a full show. From 3 to 7, actually.
We're going to give you all 4 hours this time.
No employee rally.
Right,
no extra charge.
Always good seeing you, Scott.
Likewise.
EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. Go take that DNA wealth test. You will love it, and you will thank yourself for doing so. On behalf of Deb, Jack, and Scott.
Ross ain't here.
We follow the News Junkie. They follow the Monsters in the Morning. After us, it's Tom and Dan with the Corporate Time and our friends from Real Laughs. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic Tuesday evening.
And try to stay cool. Bye.
I haven't worn underwear since like 85.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
I-4 still giving you trouble in your typical areas before St. John's River, near Darrell Carter Parkway from Celebration into that Champions Gate area. Traffic still backed up southbound on Florida's Turnpike before US 192 due to that earlier accident. Expect that whole area to be busier than normal tonight. Look out for crews off to the shoulder on 408 eastbound near Severin Boulevard clearing up an accident. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Staples Easy Deal Days are here. Right now, you can score up to 50% off more than 1,000 products in-store and online. Don't miss your chance to save on tech, chairs, custom print, school supplies, and more. It all ends July 4th. Staples, that was easy.
Hi, this is Mark Spain, and we're hiring listing agents. Maybe your kids are self-sufficient now, and you're ready to jump back into the workforce. Or perhaps you're stuck in that demanding